homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
Did you ever think that you would be in this position right now where your daughter would have some way lose her life?
I didn't want to believe it. All the times I called, sometimes the phone would ring and ring and ring for days. I didn't want to know that she had successfully committed suicide.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out of our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Out of those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we're staying in our cell. We get fed in our cell. We don't come out our cell at all. And that's pretty much the biggest problem. Like, they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother, Black Power, to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing, what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Yam, pam, jam.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, wow.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Speak up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering, awesome. Where's Tory? Like,
tell Tony, all aboard. It's okay to jump on the love train.
I'm not jumping on the love train.
We might got a couple seats left.
Listen, he ain't going to be, Jordan Love will not be the starter in 5 years.
Trash. That's a trash.
That's just my take.
Now you're trying to string it out.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Well, I'll need some apologies from the staff of 101.7.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think the line's messing up. Hey, Eddie. Oh, I guess something happened with Eddie.
Hush up, boy.
And they have an agenda. And the agenda is a satanic one. I don't know why people don't talk about it. You can't talk.
Yo, that's just empty.
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cups. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm. Stay focused.
Now, live from American Family Insurance Studio at The Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And none but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The movement continues.
The marathon continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's Hump Day.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Truth Nation. Hey, thank you for joining me this Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. And we got the Marquette Hall of Famer in the building, Tony Smith. How you doing, Tony Smith?
What up? Doing good.
Hey.
Doing good. I'm here.
We here. We in the building. Now, Tony Smith, the DNC is going on. You been watching that?
Yeah. I watched it last night. You know, I had to check out the Obamas.
Right. What did you think about all of that?
I just posted on my Facebook. I said Michelle Obama killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Her speech was really good. And you know me, I'm not on either side.
Right.
I'm not really into politics. But I had to see how she was going to come out. She came out. I was like, man, even Barack, when he came over after, said it. He was like, man, I can't believe I got to follow that.
Right.
He said, I'm the only one dumb enough to follow that speech. He was right. Like, that should have been it. She should have been the
closer,
the headliner. Yes, she should have been the closer for sure. Her speech was unreal. So, but I mean, you know, a lot of I still don't like on either side when they try to bash the other side. I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
You want to hear policy. You want to hear things that can happen.
What are you going to do to help some of the issues? I don't care about this and that. That stuff is just like.
And I think I had to turn it off because I don't hear enough what we're about to do. I just hear what the other person ain't going to do.
Right. What the other person ain't do, or
it's almost like a WWE production.
Yeah.
Like both sides. Like they both come on with these big events and then they both bash the other side. But you never hardly ever hear things that are concerning the citizens of what can be done. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I agree. And
it's entertainment.
I think that I mean it's all a show anyway.
Right.
People come out here, they want to get some clickbait so people can chop up their speech and use some fragments for social media,
right?
And play them out there, clickbait, some memes, whatever. I mean, we know it. Like you say, it's a rally, right? It's the hype. It's to hype people up.
Get people geeked up,
and I think that's what, especially Michelle.
I say Lil Jon,
especially Michelle, her thing hyped them up.
Lil Jon was out in Chicago,
yeah. It's a show. It's a party.
I need to start my show off with the Lil Jon turn down for what, DJ Brother Z.
Hey,
it was geeked up.
They were hyping it.
They was hyped up. Yeah, I was even hyped to see Lil Jon.
Yeah, they were getting hyped. Yeah. But I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. It's a rally, right?
Right.
You come in there, you get hype, you get people excited about voting, and like I said, I thought Michelle did a good job of getting people hyped, but also getting across the message like, hey, it's important. If you want to stop this, do something. That was that one part that I really liked. She said, hey, do something.
Well, we got some highlights from night 2 of the Democratic National Convention. Let's listen.
I don't have it up yet.
Oh, it ain't up yet. Oh, I thought we had it up, but like I said, it was some good clickbait ideas going on.
Yeah, they got some.
They got some powerful one-liners, some powerful two-liners.
I mean. The thing I like the thing I like about, like I say, I really don't like politics because like you were saying, like I know it's all fluff. Like I don't want to hear all the fluff, right? You know what I mean? I just don't like to hear it all. But what I don't mind hearing is good motivational speakers, because a lot of times it reminds me of like the coaches in the past that I've seen, like good coaches. They know how to talk. They know how to get their point across. They know how to get you hyped up and ready to play. And that's what, like Michelle's speech, it's got you ready to play.
Right.
I'm ready to get out on the floor.
Now you ready to go hit the post.
Right. I'm ready to go do something. But I'm saying that's the part I like of watching any of this.
Right.
And I don't think like, especially like when Trump speaks, he doesn't get me ready to do it. I'm just like listening to him, and it's a lot of complaining. Really what I hear.
Heard a lot of complaining last night.
Oh, you hear? Oh, yeah, you hear a lot. That's why I say, like, everybody's not a good speaker.
Right.
Like, the good speakers, you don't feel that they're complaining.
Actually, Michelle did do a great job, But like I said, I watch things to make sure that I understand that we're in a time where this is the Super Bowl. They're getting you ready for the heavyweight fight, which is November. So they got to go, do the polls, with the Dukes up.
Yep.
So they can, get people to flood the polls. And that's what 100%. This is all about.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, that's what rallies are for, to get people rallied out, excited to vote, because you got an opportunity for your side to win, but you want to make sure that people are getting out there and voting. You want to try to
get them excited.
You want to try to woo some of the people in the middle over to your side.
The independents.
Right. And I think I understand why they have to talk bad about the other side.
Mudsling. I call it mudsling.
Right. I know you have to do that, because the people in the middle might be hearing a different. Well, because both sides are going to bash the other side. So if the people in the middle listen to the Democrats and they hear one message, well, you better listen to the Republicans. Better say something bad about the Democrats, because they done heard some bad about the Republicans already from that side. So now, and it was vice versa now, because you already had the RNC. So you heard a lot of bad speech about the Democrats. So now
it's their turn.
Now people in the middle, they're definitely going to hear from the opposite side. But you kind of have to.
At that time, what we were thinking is that Joe Biden would have been the president.
Would have been the president.
So a lot has changed.
Right.
A lot of energy has changed since the RNC.
Yeah, and I think it was you could feel the major shift in the two sides.
I think it's more energy on the Democratic side.
100%. Right. I mean,
it's a lot of paid energy going on too.
When the Republicans were going against Joe Biden, they were feeling good. I felt like they were already celebrating.
But that's because Trump actually and a lot of people don't want to admit it. Trump beat Joe Biden. Like, as far as like the debate, the whole thing.
The debate was a disaster.
Yeah, it was. So it was like, now we got this new fighter that have entered the arena. But she's always been there. She was the vice president.
Right. But it, like I say, for me, it felt like the Republicans were happy that Biden was running, because they knew, I can beat this guy, right? I can get this dude, and I'm not worried about it. And then all of a sudden, you see the shift when all of a sudden it's Harris now, and they're like, hold on a second. Like,
well, it's like WWE.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Hold on.
Here.
It's like dropping a rock elbow on somebody. That's supposed to be the finishing move.
Right.
And then somebody come in and drop and interfere with the
But it was a crazy shift of energy, because now all of a sudden, the thing about it, when Biden was in, I feel like the Democrats knew they were in trouble. So you can feel that energy. It was like, we want to get hyped, but I really can't, because I don't got no confidence.
I was listening to Joe Biden's speech, and he was very loud. But that was probably his last big speech. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I can sense in a lot of his language that he felt that this may be his last time in a situation where a full arena.
Right.
So we may have heard his last hurrah.
Good. Hey, just finish your term out, Joe. You're fine. Finish your term out. You don't need to interfere in anything what's going on. They got it under control. Like I said, there's a lot of momentum, a lot of excitement on the Democratic side right now. I feel like the Republicans are scrambling a little bit, trying to figure out what they're doing.
Recalibrating.
Not a lot of
and I don't think the VP picks in either case boosted anything.
Boosted, right.
Because J.D. Vance, I mean, I never even paid attention to this guy.
He was a never Trumper before.
Right. So what I'm saying is, I didn't, even though he was doing all of that, he wasn't even on the radar.
He's not on, right.
And Tim Walz was not on the radar like that. So they both
came out of nowhere.
People that came out of nowhere, and I don't think it helped either side, picking those VPs.
And, well, the question is, like, who do you think needed more help?
Kamala.
Like, I would have said that initially, but after Biden dropped out, now I think Trump needed more help.
I think that Kamala needed the help, because you got to realize she was there. Her polls as VP was in the tanks. Okay. This was a woman that was already in the White House, and her performance was not, she wasn't doing well, and even on the polls of her job. So now they refurbished this woman, and now she's the contender.
Yeah,
so it's not like we don't have any specs on what she can do.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, when Trump was president, I I didn't hear a thing, didn't know a thing, didn't care a thing about Pence. So vice president for me is never on the radar.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
you're not on the radar.
What I'm saying is, we already got an idea of some of her political engagement.
But
it's not like somebody that's
only in reference
trying
to
to
what
get.
Biden's is doing, though.
No, but what I'm saying is, she don't even have any policies on her website right now.
Well, I'm saying she was the vice president. I'm saying, so as the vice president, you're doing what the president is saying. You're backing what the president is saying.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is,
she doesn't have her own independent stuff.
But what I'm saying is, she's already on a level of government right now.
Yes.
And look at Biden. People are questioning, was he even running the White House? Due to his cognitive thinking skills, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So that's coming into play, that they don't even know who's running the White House, because she's the VP. Now you got a president that they saying that, may have some cognitive delays or something going on. Whatever it is, I don't know exactly what it is. But now who was running the White House?
Yeah,
was it Jill and Hunter Biden?
I've seen people interviewed, asked about that, and the thing was, Biden looked bad in when he would have to do speeches, read from the teleprompter,
right?
That type of stuff. But I've heard several people say that he was fine otherwise in like normal meetings. Like when I don't have to read from a teleprompter, I'm just talking with you,
right?
And we're talking about whatever policy, or we're talking about whatever issue. They said he was fine. I haven't heard anybody say he wasn't fine in those.
Well, I'm seeing video footage where he was walking the wrong way and all. They pointed that out. He even coming out of the White House out of the back.
Yeah,
they said they had to have.
We know he's old,
right? I mean, so what I'm saying is, but they lied and said that wasn't the case until it became the case. If he had did well in the debate, we wouldn't be having these conversations. If he had did well in that debate,
this wouldn't be happening.
None of this would be happening. That's all I'm saying. But when we come back, Tony Smith, I got a question for you. T. Smith, and Truth Nation. You don't want to miss it. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Thank you, Truth Nation. Your willingness to share your stories with our community has helped make the Tory Lowe Show a 2-time First Place Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Award winner.
Hey, I'm tapping in for the Milwaukee County Jail. Yeah, man, they treating us real bad up in here, man. I mean, they had us sleeping in feces and urine. They took the batteries from us, told us there wasn't no batteries in stock. I ain't never heard that in my life.
We do this all for you, Milwaukee. We are the award-winning 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious crash? It's free. Yes, free. As in, it won't cost you anything to speak with us. Not sure if you have a case? Call our team at Gruber Law Offices today. Your first call and your first consultation are always free. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. If you've been seriously injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Don't think twice. Garage doors giving you headaches? Best way I know how to deal with it is to call my friends at Geis. Family owned since 1955, Geis is the trusted authority on garage doors and openers in southeastern Wisconsin. Trust me, I use them too. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to match your exact needs. For fast, reliable garage repair solutions, go to GeisDoors.com or call 262-784-4250. GeisDoors.com.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You are listening to the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Dark brown skin, caught eye contact while walking in. Perfect timing, get beside me, now we locking in. She like, tell me how you want it, on the rocks again. Little salt around the rim, okay. Feel to the top again. Feel back, now I'm back in it. Deal shots got me sending.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show, DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith in studio. T. Smith, I got a question for you, but before we get to the question, I may have to say the question for the pop culture report.
All right, that sounds good.
Because it has a lot to do with pop culture.
Pop culture, all right. So we got some more on this DNC.
But we got the highlights up from last night.
Okay.
Night 2.
They put a highlight tape together?
They put the highlight reel of the
some
best
insults.
Clips.
Hello to everyone joining us from exciting Chicago. The delegates at the Democratic National Convention, well, they just completed their roll call. They have nominated Coach Walls and me to be the next Vice President and President of the United States of America.
We have a chance to elect someone who has spent her entire life trying to give people the same chances America gave her. The next president of the United States of America, Kamala Harris.
Wherever she's needed, however she's needed, Kamala rises to the occasion. And she did it for me and our family. And now that the country needs her, she's showing you what we already know. She's ready to lead. And with your help, she will lead with joy and toughness, with that laugh and that look, with compassion and conviction. She'll lead from the belief that wherever we come from, whatever we look like, we're strongest when we fight for what we believe in, not just against what we fear.
Yeah.
Look, Kamala knows, like we do, that regardless of where you come from, what you look like, who you love, how you worship, or what's in your bank account, we all deserve the opportunity to build a decent life. Of the two major candidates in this race, only Kamala Harris truly understands the unseen labor and unwavering commitment that has always made America great. For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us. I want to know, who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
And most of all, Donald Trump wants us to think that this country is hopelessly divided between us and them, between the real Americans, who of course support him, and the outsiders who don't. We do not need 4 more years of bluster and bumbling and chaos. We have seen that movie before, and we all know that the sequel is usually worse. We are ready for a President Kamala Harris.
Hey, if I was there, I would be geeked up.
Yeah, you geeked up.
I'd be revved up because it's a rally.
They dropped some nice what they call zings,
right?
Some zingers.
You liked it, the black job thing.
Yeah, the black job thing was good because, like I say, like this is you got to know. Everybody needs to know, and I think a lot of people know, but people still mess up, which is why you have all those reels on social media. Because people will say something or do something, and somebody's there to film it, somebody's there to record it, and as they say, the internet is undefeated.
Yes, it is.
It will absolutely crush you. I mean, if you could look at the Australian breakdancer, she's everywhere.
Yeah, she ruined the Olympics for breakdance.
Yeah, you can't step on a national stage.
It back.
Right, you can't step on a national stage and do something crazy because they're going to kill you. The internet, there's too many people out there.
Right.
With too much time on their hands and too much technology knowledge, how to manipulate the stuff, they're gonna embarrass you. Like there's just too many thoughts. It's like just imagine having it's like having a comedy show and you got 5 million writers around the country just writing material.
Right.
Like it's gonna be some funny stuff in there. They're gonna get you. So when Trump goes into the NABJ and he says they're gonna take the black jobs. Like you just made a soundbite. You just made a soundbite, bro, that people are going to use against you. Like you got to be careful and watch your mouth when you're talking.
I be telling people.
National stage.
I always tell people are always listening, especially when you're running for office.
Oh my goodness, it's worse then. They're digging when you decide to run, you got to know they're digging in your background. Like if I'm Trump, with all the stuff that I was doing. With these Playboy bunnies and at the pageants, like I'm not even running, bro. They're going to immediately look at.
Well, he won. He already.
Well, I'm just saying he did win, but I'm saying they're still going to bring.
And he had a lot of that.
Bring your stuff out.
Come out that first time.
Yeah, they're going to bring your stuff out.
But now they bringing up that he's a felon now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to bring all your stuff up, though. Like anything you thought was hidden.
And Kamala got some stuff that she was doing too that's coming out. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. She ain't no different than Trump.
Right.
So they're going to bring her stuff up. Oh, so now it's who all you were sleeping with and why were you sleeping with them?
It comes out.
It comes out. But then each side amplifies it for their opponent. They kind of push it to the side when it's to them.
Well, I'll say this: this has been one of the more entertaining presidential elections I didn't seen in a while, because Trump almost lost his life. Joe Biden
did he though?
Well, they shot him.
They shot at him, did they?
Come on now. He almost got assassinated. Like, don't take that away. Somebody stub your toe, you going to act like you didn't die.
I don't know.
Come on now. Y'all. See,
I don't know.
Y'all, see,
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you this. Y'all don't. Yes.
If someone stubs my toe, what are they doing with my toe? I feel like I would stub my toe. Kind of like the way you
but they put the thing in the way. All I'm saying,
I'm not sure if Trump almost died.
All I'm saying is they shot this
assassination
man.
Attempt. I'm not sure.
Hold on, you're not sure.
We just called this WWE.
Exactly.
So you thinking that they staged
100%?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean,
they did it to garnish votes.
So what about the guy that died?
So now we're acting like America doesn't kill innocent people.
Oh, wow.
For their bigger...
Play the rabbit hole music.
They're like, oh, this is...
It's no rabbit hole needed.
Oh, this is a bigger...
They tried to shoot this man.
Sacrifice yourself,
No, they tried to shoot this man. I'm not going that route.
I am.
They shot that man. They tried to shoot that man. They tried to shoot Donald Trump. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. Just because you don't like somebody, that don't mean that somebody didn't try to kill him.
I have every right to believe what I want to believe.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Hey,
and just because we don't like them doesn't mean we can't think that they faked their death.
Oh, wow.
They do that all the time in America at that level.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if that level
I can't believe I'm hearing what I'm hearing
become
right
ghosts all the time.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. I mean, y'all don't have no empathy for this man.
No.
Y'all have no empathy for Donald Trump.
For us?
Hey, look, he did a lot for our community when it comes to Donald Trump.
Like
we just had a man on here that said what I'm saying is,
I wish I was on here when he was on here.
No, you wouldn't have said nothing because that's his story.
I heard
you wouldn't have said nothing.
I would have disagreed with something.
It didn't matter. It was his story.
I mean, I'm not going to change his mind, but I would have disagreed.
I had a woman come on this show right here in Milwaukee that people tried to take her business. That was
for what?
Democrat, and Trump gave her a call and helped her out.
Good for him.
Okay, I know people that he have helped that was black. that told me that I talked to them, and I know for a fact that he reached out to help.
You're talking about a totally different thing, though.
No, what I'm saying is...
You're talking about like Shaq. Like Shaq will see you at the store and he'll buy you groceries.
No, but what I'm saying is you can't... Basis. No, what I'm saying is I'm saying y'all have no empathy for Donald Trump.
I don't have any. I don't like him as a person.
Okay, well then that's all I need to know.
But just so people understand, I didn't like him before he even started running for politics. Right. He wasn't even in politics when I didn't like him.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
me not liking
him, the man got shot. They tried to shoot this man.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
But
me
not
liking him.
Politics is still WWE.
Right. Me not liking him has nothing to do with politics.
But what I'm saying is, the man, they do tried to kill him. This is all facts.
I think it was. I don't know if it was real or not.
Well, like I said,
still up for debate in my mind. It's an unsolved mystery.
The delusion is real.
It's unsolved mystery.
The delusion is really real. Hey, all right, well, like I said, but we got to get to the pop culture report.
Where you at on this? Undecided?
Undecided?
If it was real or not.
Oh, that was fake.
Okay, you got a fake, I got an undecided, and you got a real. So we're kind of square on the show right now. We're kind of square.
I'm just shocked.
Why?
Because y'all lack empathy for this man.
Dude, at least I don't like this.
Somebody tried to shoot this man in the head.
Okay, so say it was real and somebody really did die.
Said he got shot in the head.
Why did they misspell that firefighter's name on the back of his jersey or whatever when they?
I mean, exactly. So you saying that the misspelling of his name makes it fake?
That's a red flag.
So you saying that the misspelling of a name on the back of a fire department jersey that makes it all
that
fake?
Is a major red flag. So where's the respect?
So the shooter got killed. The shooter got killed.
Hey, hold on. I thought the roof was too dangerous to be on. That's why they didn't put
No, but what I'm saying is the guy who shot got killed, and then the guy in the crowd, the firefighter, got killed.
I know, but the roof was too dangerous, supposedly.
I don't know. I didn't hear that. I just saw that.
That's what the Secret Service lady said.
I got the...
No, I saw her in front of Congress.
Well, she retired. She's gone.
But she still said it.
But she's gone.
And she was in charge.
She was incompetent.
She was in charge.
She's gone.
Well, she was incompetent. We know that.
For all of that, she had to leave. Okay.
Which means nothing.
All right,
another casualty of war.
All I'm saying,
she said, hey, we're going to pay you.
All I'm saying
you're just going to have to resign after this.
The cop has the body camera footage of him looking up there and coming down from up there.
Okay.
This is body cam footage. And there's video footage of him on the thing and taking the shot. So it's a lot of real live footage.
They saw him before he took the shot.
Right, but it's a lot of...
The cops are right below him.
Terrible job. But
that's why it's fake. You can't be that terrible.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Like you
want to believe that they can't be that terrible.
No. I'm saying it's hard to believe that they can be that bad.
Yeah, you want to believe that
we had barricades in our city, Tory, for no reason.
2 weeks before.
But that was for the RNC. Somebody still got shot. Okay, on the outside of the RNC.
But the president didn't get shot.
No, what I'm saying is that was a rally. This wasn't the RNC.
Even more
two different ideas.
There should have been more security
and that's why
a bigger
people
perimeter.
Lost their jobs.
Correct.
Because you would have thought better. You would have thought that this wouldn't have never took place.
Y'all going to take the bullet for this situation. We need votes. We're going to say the Democrats shot him.
I'm good.
We're going to run this up.
Hey, I'm listening. I think right now.
Stuff.
Hey, right now I'm just listening.
Don't you watch TV? Snowfall. Hey, if you get caught running this op, we don't know you. We don't know about your mission.
I got you.
Didn't you play football?
Yeah.
It's a football play.
Right, run the play.
It's a football play.
Sometimes you got to fake like you got the ball and take a hit. Go through the line, cover it up like this. Tory, look, go through the line like this and get hit.
I'm hit. I'm absorbing the lack of empathy for this man today. I just say, hey. But when we come back,
empathy for the fake Trump University.
Oh wow, hey. When we come back, we're on a pop culture report. I got a question for you, T. Smith.
Pay your contractors, Trump.
Truth Nation. Stay like that right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, We need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Telly Hughes with his truth.
I want to stress the importance of a positive mindset. Everything begins as a thought before it ever becomes an action. So it's extremely important to purposely place yourself in positive spaces to help shape and nurture those thoughts. I know you're probably thinking, okay, Telly, let's be realistic. Look, I get it. You may work with people with bad energy, or you may even be related to people who are negative by nature. In this journey called life, there will be many things that come your way that's out of your control. But what you can control is how you respond. Understand this. You have the right to either tap in or tap out of whatever energy that may come your way. And that's how you can control and protect your positive spaces. The mind is where it all starts, and if your thoughts are centered around positivity, you'll see how things begin to transform. You'll see a noticeable difference between things happening for you versus things always happening to you. You begin to grow through situations as opposed to just going through tough situations. Make it a priority to surround yourself with positive people and create those positive spaces and begin to experience the fruits of what a positive mindset can produce. Trust me, it takes work to creating these spaces, and you have to be intentional about it. And I'm committed to putting in the work because I'm living proof that it's well worth the peace a positive mindset brings.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to Truth Be Told with DT and Telly weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, the Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? I'd like to welcome to the stage Tony.
Thank you. Far too kind.
Entertainment, current events, and trending topics. You get it all on the Culture Report with the Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith on the Tory Lowe Show. Here is your host, Tory Lowe.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Tony Smith, Marquette Hall of Famer. How you doing, T. Smith?
Lovely.
I got a question for you, T. Smith.
What's that?
And it's surrounding.
No, I don't.
It's surrounding a situation that took place.
Not a personal situation.
With Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles. Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson. They finally reached a divorce settlement.
Really?
And I guess Richard Lawson, her husband, he walks away with $300,000.
How much did he walk in with?
I don't know. They say he's worth $1 million or something like that. But what I'm saying is, but he can't talk about anything. Can't write no books. He can't, say anything about the family. Yeah, this is what they're saying.
I would have said, no, I'm writing a book.
A one-time payment of $300,000.
He would have got more than that writing a book.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have agreed to that. Why would he agree to that?
I don't know. But my question is...
He's got a bad lawyer.
My question is, do men deserve to get alimony from the wife? Yeah. if she's making more money, I guess it depends on the incomes. But do men
depends on the income and what you
deserve the alimony?
If you stop working and you're taking care of the family,
right?
Same way, if women stop working, they take care of the family. Yeah, they need to get paid.
They frown. See, it happens. It happens. Wendy Williams. It happens with rich women. All the time.
No question.
You hear about this, but a lot of people, since it's so unusual.
Yeah.
Because most of the time that's not the case.
It's usually the opposite. Yeah.
But most of the time, when a man do walk away with what a woman usually walks away with, alimony,
half,
spousal support, But when the men get half, I see a lot of people on social media with the thumbs.
He didn't get $300,000 and half.
$300,000 is, I don't know. I think that's hush money.
I don't know what it is, but
because he can't talk about anything.
I'm still not sure why he agreed to that. That's the part that don't make sense to me. Why would you agree to $300,000 when, again, your book alone is worth way more than that?
The information
sell your story to Netflix or a documentary. I mean, you're getting way more than $300,000.
So should men take the women to court to get the alimony and the spousal support?
Some dudes
would you do it? If you had a wife that was making more than you,
I wouldn't do it.
And you got a divorce
because
would you try to get some money from her?
Well, I'll tell you. Well, the first thing is a lot's going to depend on the situation, the scenario surrounding the split. So let's just, for instance, let's say I got well, first of all right, let's just say I'm me, who I am today. It's the same person, didn't change my life at all. But I just happened to get married to a chick who had way more money than I did and was way more famous, right? If that's the scenario, I'm not the type of person. I got plenty of money. I don't need anybody. I don't need to take your money. Whatever. I'm out of here. Right. Even whether it be I ask for divorce or she asks, I'm out of here. But you could be a person that say, oh, if you want the divorce because of something you did, right? Something you did, like I'm mad, and not just because you wanted a divorce and I didn't. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make you pay. Because when I got divorced, I felt like I got to pay for my freedom.
Oh, so you're saying that you're doing...
I'm going to pay.
Right. You're going to pay her just to let her go.
Correct. I'm going to sell. So I said, hey, here, fine. Take this money. I'm out. I'm going to buy my freedom. So I would say, okay, you want out. I'm not the one wanting out. You want out. All right. Buy your way out.
Is that a man thing to be like, okay, I don't want anything?
Yeah, that's probably I
want to just go and start my own thing.
I think so. I think that's a general male mentality. Like I don't need anything. I'm not going to be taking anything from a woman.
But since it's a bit,
I can make my own.
So is marriage a business?
100%.
Okay, so I mean, you don't. Why wouldn't you take?
What else is it?
Why wouldn't you take? If you split a business, you're going to want your equity.
You're correct.
Right.
Correct. But I think some men just have that attitude or ego, like, yeah, I'm gonna look crazy talking about. It reminds me of something I saw on. I was watching a show, Couples Therapy, on. I think it's on Paramount or something. I don't know. It's on one of those streaming things. But there was a couple in there where the girl was. She had some kind of like thing where she didn't want to appear weak or soft. I mean, she spoke like a truck driver. She was swearing all the time. And even like when she's interacting with her partner, the dude, she's calling him bro. She's like, bro, yo, like she's trying to be hard constantly, like, because she don't want to show it. And then the therapist is trying to break her down, like, what's with this attitude?
I mean, is that...
She goes, I'm not trying to look soft for nobody. I'm like,
so
this is your partner.
Act masculine?
I mean, yeah, that's what she was doing. And I'm like, this is a weird thing, but I'm saying that's what people might have that. Like, I can't, if I take money from a woman, I'm going to look weak. So I ain't going to do it. Well, what if you need the money? What if you're in a situation where you stop working because she's making so much money?
Then you ain't a man.
Take care of stuff. Like, what?
You ain't a man.
Right. But I mean, like you just said, and if you're in a business and you split with your partner and you don't take your half, you're dumb.
Right.
You're not a man or a woman. You're just dumb. So this is no different. You're in a business arrangement. And unfortunately, that's what the marriage is. It's a business. Otherwise, there's no reason to get married. It's just a bit. You get tax breaks.
Right.
You're getting all kind of benefits.
Well, we talk about this, on the show. I think it's a business. I think
it is.
I think it's two companies coming together. You may not realize that until you have to get a divorce.
Right.
Sometimes people go into the marriage and, I love you, but try to get out of it.
I mean, but also look at
it's going to be, you're going to see how much of a business it was.
Listen, I have that same opinion about the issue with a lot of marriages today is back in the day, marriages, it was 100% a business. Like, that's why you're talking about arranged marriages. Right. You're getting arranged because this guy has some money. I'm giving my daughter to this guy because I know he's got stuff to take care of her, right? And then he's going to give us something back. Okay, thank you for the wife who's going to come help me with my business. We're going to pay you for her, right? Well, it sounds crazy now, but, I mean, that's what it was, right?
Well, I asked the question, I think that was like last week or sometime, should we have arranged ideas when it comes to marriage?
Well, a lot of cultures do.
Yeah. I mean, but at least you know who the family is.
Who's Indian. They got arranged marriages.
Did he get arranged with his wife?
He got his mom and the other mom set them two up.
Oh, wow. And so, but also,
I'm going to the wedding next week.
We played the video of that they can they can burn their wife if they're not happy with them. That. What was that, DJ Brothers, in the video we talked about? That in India, when they arranged the marriage, they could put their wife away or something like that.
Oh, they were like burning them or burning the
it's like burning them. Yeah.
Really? They could burn them.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, we had played the video. I didn't believe it. I never heard of this.
But yeah, like I said, I know a lot of stuff is arranged, but it used to be a business, which is why they lasted longer back in the day. Now it's all about love, and it's like.
I
love
said
is an
something.
emotion. Like you're basing it on emotion.
I said the man, when they enter the relationship or the marriage, the man is supposedly supposed to pay 100% of everything, right?
Is he?
I'm just saying. This is what.
Why is that?
They saying that the man to be the provider.
Get that on the phone.
The social media. Call in? DJ Brothers, he tell them they want the man on the social media with the arguments to pay the 100% of everything.
Hey, can you Google the number to they? We got to call they.
Well,
social
media.
Get on the line.
I could play. We can go.
Toxic.
We can get a ton of videos up. If you ain't been
100%.
That means you ain't been scrolling.
What is a woman doing there?
She's
doing her thing.
What's her thing though?
Providing a nurturing atmosphere.
Exactly what I think it is.
Hold on. I got to get a rundown of what this involves. Maybe when we come back from break, somebody can tell me what that role is.
But it's the nurturing.
Let me see show me your phone one more time.
That ain't gonna help you with anything.
All right, but what I'm saying is, so they get you to get, you got to be a man, be 100%. Okay. But then when they leave, they get 50%. So it's 50-50 if you leave.
That's what I'm saying. So what am I paying? What am I paying you 50% for? What did you do? What was your role? That's what I'm asking. If I'm paying 100% of the stuff, what are you doing?
Hey, cooking or something. I mean, doing nurturing ideas.
I mean, I don't know. I just want to know what those are before I buy in. If you got a business, you want me to buy in, what am I going to do?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to say, let me see the business plan.
Hey, look, I'm not giving no pushback.
Right, what's the business plan?
I'm not giving no pushback.
Hey,
all I'm saying is, I really don't know what all come with.
That's what I want to know.
Maybe when Liz get here,
I want to know.
Maybe when Liz get here, she might can answer the question. I don't know. Yeah. But when we come back, we'll have more Pop Culture Report with Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Truth Nation. Stay like that right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, the election season is in full swing, and we need to have an insightful discussion on the political issues that matter to the black community. This is why we will be debuting The Truth on Politics on Tuesday, August 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on The Truth. This monthly show will engage in a thoughtful debate on the local and national elections and the policies which impact our community. Do not miss The Truth on Politics with Dr. Ken Harris, Sherwin Hughes, Telly Hughes, Tory Lowe, and Bailey Coleman on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
When your child has an asthma attack, it's terrifying. You grab the inhaler as fast as you can. My son Khalil, he can't live without his inhaler, but they're expensive. The big drug companies charge families like ours $600 a month. And you know what they actually cost to make? $5. Just $5. That's why Senator Tammy Balwin launched an investigation to crack down on those companies. And you know what? Tammy Balwin got 3 of the biggest drug companies to lower the price of inhalers to no more than $35 a month. Tammy Balwin, that's big savings for my family and for a lot of families. We're breathing a lot easier. There are politicians who do a lot of talking, but Tammy Balwin, she delivers.
I'm Tammy Balwin. I'm running for Senate, and I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you. Paid for by Tammy Balwin for Senate.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Oh, well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette Hilltoppers football. Tune in Friday night as we have a battle of 2 top programs in the state as the defending state champions, the Hilltoppers, take on the Arrowhead Warhawks. The football action kicks off at 7 p.m. on 1017 The Truth. Marquette University High School football is presented by Gruber Law Offices and sponsored by Capital Insurance Agency, Magic Productions, Annex Wealth Management, C.G. Schmidt, Left's Lucky Town, Boyle Frederickson Intellectual Property Law, and Marquette University High School.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Roll another one. Sit up, never like you know it's special packet with the automatics. We gon' set them to heaven. Wait. Hey. Woo! Oh, you feeling sturdy, Shake it. You like the way
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith.
Get me off YouTube right now.
Hey, we got Liz. Liz had to come in and answer the question, I guess. Tony,
what if I get for my 100%?
What do you get for the 100% providing?
What you mean?
When you get married. That's what he's asking.
I'm providing 100% of the. I'm paying all the bills.
Okay.
Okay. What am I getting for that?
What you're not
in a
getting.
partnership.
No,
there's several things that you're getting.
If I'm paying all the bills, what else am I?
I'm interested.
Okay.
What's the partnership for? What's the purpose of the partnership if I'm paying all the bills?
Because usually when you leave your mom and you get in a relationship with a woman, she's going to multiply anything that you have.
She's going to multiply it now.
You're correct.
Oh, so I'm like
you
an
give
investment.
her a seed, so you might leave with 200%.
So I'm investing, and then she makes it more.
You give her peace. She gonna give you tranquility. You understand?
Okay. What's the price of tranquility nowadays?
Barely.
I mean, again, you not a man if you're unable to provide.
No, we're not saying that. We're not saying we're unable. We just want to make sure we're investing properly here.
See, people, make sure.
They say because I want to get the answer. What do you get?
Liz, you have to vet any investment. You have to vet it. I'm just vetting the investment.
And I mean, you're supposed to vet everything. But in reality, you have to make sure that your so-called 100%, because right now we're in 2024. What y'all consider 100% is 15%.
Oh, wow.
Because again, you thinking just because you go to work and you able to pay the bills that you don't have to pour into me emotionally, physically, spiritually, you're not showing those type of supports. And the reality of it is, you ask anybody who had their mother and their father, you ask the father, when is the doctor's appointment? He don't know.
Nope, 100%.
Matter of fact, the only reason he going to the hospital because she telling you,
told him to. Right.
Period.
So that's the 100%, the management.
So you're paying for
And
you're paying for
upkeep,
a manager and a scheduler.
Pretty much.
Because it's a business.
Pretty much.
You got to pay your manager.
Hey, well, that was the question. That's why I'm like, what am I paying for?
Come on, family. Come on, like we still on that.
I'm just, it came up because we was talking about.
Tory brought it up.
We was talking about Tina Knowles and her husband.
Right.
Split. He took the $300,000, and when men divorce, it's sometimes people look at men that take money from their wives as weak.
Soft boo.
People look at everything as weak. The reality of it is, if she was making the most money, I'm quite sure she would have said I'd have gave him $600,000 just to shut up and move around when it's time to go. When it's checkout
which is what
time.
I said. Hey, I'm paying for my freedom.
Period.
Here, take some money.
I mean,
I'm out.
if it's my matter of fact, you can have my money. Just don't waste my time.
Right.
That's what I'm on.
Okay, so and this is in divorce. This is when we're talking divorce,
right. Absolutely.
Because he got the payment of $300,000, and I was asking because I seen a lot of men. You know, in
the comments,
they were, just commenting on this, and a lot of men would say, "Hey, that's for the woman to get the spousal support, but the men." But that usually happens. That usually happens when women are rich. Like,
correct.
If on a regular level, it don't go right.
Reality.
That's not the working poor reality.
Because usually they divorce and neither one of them got nothing. Matter of fact, they got bills because they had to do the divorce. So, I mean, realistically, when we looking at our level of
dealing
divorce,
with each other,
you playing. This is
you
know
might,
what I'm saying?
You might
You're
get
not Oprah. You're not Tina Knowles.
You're
you know
not.
what I'm saying?
You're not getting paid millions of dollars,
facts. Right? And you barely making thousands.
But the 100%. Now I know what it is.
Now I know what I'm paying for.
Yeah, the management.
Yeah.
And you can't make no doctor's appointment.
Yeah, I'm not paying for a manager.
you can, but
just
do
talking
y'all?
about
my doctor just texted me a little while ago. I'm good. I don't need a manager. I'm fine. I'm straight.
Hey, it's for those that need.
Hey,
this is correct.
And they got the the food and the
when
kids.
you think about it, at the end of your life,
what happened when your manager try to boss you around now?
Again,
the manager ain't supposed to be trying to boss you around.
But
you already know.
If you're flexible,
you already know.
If you standing firm, that don't exist.
The manager
if you're not
like, hey.
standing firm,
what rule with an iron fist?
And see, that's what I'm saying. When people think
Yes,
because no, it's not an iron fist that you have to rule with. You just gotta have integrity as a man, and certain things is a no-go. That's just like with my father and my mother. She say, go ask your dad. If my dad say no, then that's what that means. No.
Tory, it sounds like we were back to where we were last time with, I don't want to push over, but...
Facts, I explained that.
But you got to be...
And I explained exactly what that is.
No,
it's not.
You can't be...
You can't ride the fence.
You can't be a pushover, but you got to be. You can't be. You got to be in between.
Let me break it down to you. So if you're driving the car, the only places left for her to get in either the passenger seat or the back seat. Mm-hmm. Okay,
or outside of the car.
He said outside.
But she's getting a ride.
Right. She's rolling.
It's either the passenger seat or the back seat.
You gonna let him get away with that? You're trying to put her on the outside of the car.
I didn't say in the back. I said, if it ain't working, that's the divorce.
Get him, Liz.
That's the divorce.
Don't allow that kind of talk.
That was the divorce.
You're trying to put the lady outside the car.
Hey, I was just trying to get the explanation for the 100%.
You're trying to put her on the roof.
Hey, look, thank you for that pop culture report.
I think they're trying to run the break now.
It's time to go to break. Zach telling me it's time to go to break.
We got time to extend right now.
We don't have no time.
Why are you trying to put her on the outside of the car?
Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Attention, Milwaukee County. When it comes to stroke, every second counts. Remember to be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T.
B, balance. Are you having trouble with coordination or balance? E, eyes. Sudden blurred or double vision. Have you lost sight in one eye or both? F, face drooping. Is your smile lopsided or your face numb or drooping? A, arm weakness. Are you having difficulty reaching for things? Does your arm drift downward when placed in front of you? S, speech difficulty. Is it difficult to speak? Try saying, the sky is blue. Does that come out correctly? T, terrible headache. Are you having pain in your head? Experiencing more than one of these symptoms? Time to call 911.
Remember, recognizing these signs and acting fast can save a life. If you or someone you know experiences these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. This message is brought to you by the Milwaukee County Office of Emergency Management. Stay informed, stay safe.
Do you know or work with kids who have special healthcare needs? Help them live their best lives. contact Wisconsin Wayfinder Children's Resource Network. Our specialists will connect you with services in your area. Wisconsin Wayfinder is free and confidential. Call 877-947-2929 or visit dhs.wi.gov/WISCWAY. Connect today. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
Truth Nation, come join Jam with the Juice live at the brand new Tsunami Express Car Wash in Midtown, August 22nd from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Expect nothing but waves and waterfalls from car washes like the Wax and Wave or the Tsunami Wash with Ultimate Shine. They both include free vacuum cleaning. Memberships are rated today, and your first car wash is free. Catch Jam with the Juice live August 22nd from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in Midtown. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Come get splashed and leave your dirty car in the past.
All of your favorite 1017 The Truth content whenever you want. The Truth app has it all. The Truth is on 1017 and 1510 WGKB Waukesha, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Wavy boy, go crazy.
Justice Wisconsin, The Truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah, Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, The Truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah, Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We about that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 101.7 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we got the queen, the advocate, the author Elizabeth Brown, in the building, in studio.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look, we started out the show talking about night 2 of the DNC. And a lot of people, they riled up. We had the RNC. Now we got the DNC. And it's been a lot of people posting online.
Yeah.
So I'm going to open up the lines.
Okay.
Truth Nation, what is your takeaway? What is your takeaway from day 2 of the DNC?
Hey,
I know they pumped up, but hey, now it's Donkey Gang turn. It's Donkey Gang turn to
represent,
to chime in. Yeah, I mean, y'all having Obama, Michelle Obama.
All facts.
They got all the big guns coming out right now. Just like the RNC.
Facts.
So, like I said, just like we was doing the RNC, now it's time for the people for the DNC.
It is. It's only right.
What is y'all take? I want to know, Truth Nation, what is your take about what's going on right now in Chicago? And Kamala and Tim Walz was in Milwaukee yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some people are like, why are they not at the DNC in Chicago? But I say that right now they're trying to
win over Milwaukee
because Wisconsin is tight.
Very much so.
It's a tight race, according to the polls. So I can see them trying to do dual ideas. You already got the Obamas in Chicago, so you already know that's going to be handled. They're going to say something powerful. But now we just get over to Milwaukee to spread some of that love.
All facts.
That donkey love.
Not the donkey
It
love.
is the donkey love. The donkeys is moving around.
They definitely out here. They out here, as they should be. Again, a lot is betting on this election, whether they live or die.
Right.
This hill right here, like if you own whatever side you own, you have to make sure that's a side that you willing to die
what
on.
was interesting? Because Kamala Harris didn't have any opponents.
Facts.
She just went straight in.
She wasn't even voted for.
She wasn't even voted for, right?
Facts.
She just went straight in.
Facts.
Okay, but when they was going through the delegate process, like this state
Right.
We given these many for the delegates for her to become the nominee. It was no competition.
Facts.
So I guess they had to go. They had to go through the process, but she didn't have to go through anything to
it's
get
the illusion.
Right.
Again,
So,
hey, it's going down in history because it had never been done before.
Right.
When we talk about the democracy, I haven't seen it in my time, at least. Let me say that. But yeah.
How y'all feeling about the second night of the DNC? Hey, I need Truth Nation to chime in if y'all excited
or not.
Or not. 833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. How do y'all feel about the powerful messaging coming out of Chicago? Nicole, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, Nicole?
How's it going, Queen?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to, I didn't see a lot of the DNC yesterday because it was late, past my bedtime, but I did want to give you guys props about how you represent the Republicans and the Democrats, because not a lot of the shows on the station do that, and I just want to say that I respect that, and that means a lot to everybody.
Hey,
that's what's up. You know, I appreciate you.
That is what's up. I mean, I enjoy. So I'm serious because, like, you know, I love it how you guys always say, I'm not telling you how to vote, and you respect everybody's opinion. Of course, the RNC was, you know, their big, you know, celebrity show, and then we're going to have it for the DNC. So, I mean, it's just right. It doesn't mean, I mean, it gets everybody hyped up. But I just love it how you guys are always, like, neutral, and you give everybody the opportunity, and you don't ever tell anybody how to vote, and I just respect that so much. I just wanted to tell you guys that.
Salute, Queen.
Hey, salute. I appreciate that. But
and I love, this is my favorite show on the station. I love you guys so much. Every day I listen to you guys. I swear to God. I mean, I listen to all the shows when I'm at work, but this show right here, these wonderful, that's what's up.
Salute, Queen. We love you. Be safe.
I love you guys. All right, you guys be safe and keep doing what you're doing, and don't listen to the haters. I appreciate you guys.
God bless you, Nicole. Hey, I need y'all to clip that and put that on my commercial when somebody call in. Everybody got their little people calling in, and then we get ours, and I don't ever hear it back.
Hey.
Pow! But that's the truth. That's why I say it's not about either or. It's about what you feel is right for you and your family.
It's about being informed. And you not properly informed if you're not listening to all sides and taking from what that is you want for you and your family and moving forward. Anytime you got somebody who telling you not to go over there or pointing at somebody else when you asking them what they did for you lately, it's a catch-22. So our goal is to make sure that you're informed across the board. I don't care what it is, because in the black community, everybody feeding off the black community. So the black community need to be tapped into anything and everything, because the bottom line is it always wind up on black folks.
Hey, we got Mr. Moore on the lines. Mr. Moore, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
I'm sorry. I got
Salute, King. Your phone going in and out.
I can't see y'all. My voice going in and out.
Yeah. Well, you clear right there. So stay right where you at.
Okay, let me. I'm going to stay right here.
Yeah, you good right there.
Yeah, the other phone went out, so I can't see y'all reactions.
Hey.
I needed to see some reactions, but check this out. The Matrix was going down.
Come on
TV last night. And then it transformed. It ended up in Milwaukee.
Come on.
You had, they was vibing. You know, like the machines, they just get the vibe, and once they get that signal, they vibing. But I ain't get no message. It was just party. But I do, man.
They like the party.
Miss Obama.
Uh-huh.
Hey, she had a speech out the world, though. That speech was like, oh, my God, real talk. And she shot her gun. She shot her gun a couple of times. So, yeah, she should be the one running for.
I thought she was going to be the one.
You know,
well, she's
my wife had our little, we had our little debate. She killed me, though. You know, I'm going for Pamela. She going for Trump. It was a pick of the bucket.
Okay.
You know, so we got to stay on tune with it.
Real talk.
I sent y'all the video. That she killed me with about Pamela. She don't know nothing about politics.
Hey.
If it ain't scripted, it ain't.
She don't know that part.
and I'm just trying to keep it real. Hey, Trump. Ain't too much to say about Trump. Trump, a whining crybaby. He's a so-called billionaire crybaby.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Moore.
Salute
hey.
to you and the Queen. Salute, Queen.
Salute. Miss C.
Yeah.
You're on the new 101.7 The Truth. How you doing, Miss C?
To you and the Queen. Salute, Queen. Salute. Miss C.
Salute, Queen.
Hey. Y'all remember that song? It's over now. Yeah. It's all over.
Got us singing on the air today.
It's over now. It's over, y'all. Trump is done. Trump is finished.
That's how you feel?
It's through. That's what it is. That's what God has in the plan.
Oh, wow.
It's over.
So why God spared his life when he almost got shot?
Tory Lowe, you know, hallelujah, you know. You feel it. I can feel it in your voice, Tory.
No, I'm voting for Trump.
You know it's over.
I'm voting for Trump. Don't put me in this. Don't put me in this. I'm voting for Trump. And if it's over, then it is what it is. But I'm casting my vote for Donald J. Trump.
Look at all the fortification. Look at all the magnitude, the height, the depth, the width.
I mean, you have to make sure, Queen, you understand that the hype that you're speaking about, it happened during the RNC,
like you said.
But it happened during the RNC
as well. You don't know too much about politics, but look at the schooling she finna get.
The schooling who finna get?
Look at the reality of the vision.
She in the house already, Queen.
She already in the White House.
She in the house already. And you
go
to her page.
She didn't do her deeds while she was in there, but look what's backing her up.
See, that don't make no sense, though, Queen.
Look at the army. Look at the truth behind it.
That don't make no sense, though, Queen.
Look at the ammunition.
Hey, I'm just here with the popcorn and the salt.
And get the policies. I just want to know the policies, because the only thing everybody talking about, speaking of Obama's run, and we ain't got nothing to show for that either. Like, he's a good speech.
She got absorbability. She got comprehensibility, understandability.
Who do? Who we talking about? Kamala?
Kamala. She gonna get it together. Just like you said about your boy, your football boy. Come on now.
The who?
Love. Give him some time. Remember?
Hey, I'm not here to argue. I just want to know how you feel. Hey.
I'm not arguing either, sweetheart.
Because I'm voting for Donald Trump. Ain't nothing changing my mind. I'm voting for Donald J. Trump. But I'm just here for the. That's just me. But what I'm saying is, I'm here to hear the excitement. I just want to hear the excitement.
Hey, ride the wave, Queen. We hear you.
It's over.
Hey, get that.
God bless y'all. Y'all know I love y'all.
DJ Brother Z.
I'm happy you happy.
Hey, God bless you, Queen. Hey,
salute.
They got to sing and they feeling powerful. But this is what it is. It's the DNC. Hey, it's the second day.
I'm just happy she happy.
I just want to know how y'all feel about what's going on.
Salute,
833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. Tony from Tulsa. You on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
I'm going to have to salute to both of you guys for doing a tremendous job. Keep up the great work. And I just don't understand why so many people are excited. I got a buddy of mine that's just sending me videos while he's down at the DNC. Super excited. He's like, oh, man. I'm like,
hey, he happy.
How y'all turned up for nothing?
Come on.
Hey. Literally turned up and up after this election. If either one, if Kamala get in there, she already done told you.
She in there.
She ain't gonna do anything specifically for you.
She in there, King. How about she ain't done nothing as of yet? So
exactly. So she gonna keep doing what she been doing, and there's nothing.
Hey, it's delicious.
Just to even buttress my point. I don't know if you guys know about the Freedman Bank and Trust.
Yes.
So you know that's allocated for us.
Correct.
Specifically for us.
Yes. B1.
She gave a speech two weeks ago talking about the black and brown. No. Ain't no brown in this.
Did it already for everybody.
Hey, but she represent brown.
Right.
Yeah.
So she divvied up for other people and her people to get in this.
Come on.
And you know what's going to happen? It's going to be like on the ways of like the affirmative action. You keep allowing all these other groups to come into your tent. What do you think's going to happen? Who's the number one people benefiting off of affirmative action?
Come on.
And then we supposed to be mad.
It ain't us.
Oh, it got overturned. I'm mad now. For what?
You
we weren't benefiting from it.
Right.
Wow. Hey.
So I'm like, man, all the singing and dancing and stuff like that. So, we get a first female. First off, she's not black. She's East Indian.
Come on.
So y'all got to get that straight.
Say that.
That's what she East Indian and Irish.
Come on.
She's not one of us. And she done told you, I'm not going to do anything for you. And she showed you who she's going to do something for. Remember the bill that she passed for the East Indians that they've been getting money?
Right.
Yep.
Look, hey, I'm here with the popcorn and the soda.
Hey, all I'm saying,
because I'm watching this, and like I said, to each his own. You know what I mean? Do what you think is best for whatever. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we're seeing it in real time.
We are. All I'm saying is just pay attention. Pay attention and remember, because let's not forget that we're not far removed from the pandemic. When all of these people was calling in and said, Jesus said, take the shot. God said, take the shot.
But then it was,
Juvenile said, take the shot.
It came back messed up.
You understand what I'm saying? Right now, people are dealing in real life situations. The job that they took the shot for fired them. Now they don't have health insurance. You understand what I'm saying? Now they got super diabetes. Like, come on, let's be real. Let's not forget.
And she just made sure that her staffers and anybody want to work for her campaign got to be up to date with their jab.
Come on.
So again, hey, look, I'm gonna just sit back and watch, and y'all get happy about getting nothing.
Hey, salute.
I'm gonna land my plane there, guys. Have a good one.
Hey,
salute.
God bless you.
Have a good day.
Hey, look, let me tell you, it's Donkey Gang turn.
Hey, it's only right.
It's the DNC.
Get jiggy with it.
Second night, they had the powerful Obamas. They had the big speeches.
Facts.
It's night 2.
But it's always, we talking about the Obamas. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they had powerful speeches when they was in there, but we ain't got nothing.
I'm just saying, this is, like I said, we did the RNC, now we're doing the DNC.
That they had their own party.
They got their own party going on.
Celebrities.
And turned down for what?
That part.
When we come back, we got callers on the line. We got some chat. We got some talk to text. We're going to try to get to it all when we get back, Truth Nation.
Yeah.
Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
For love of the game.
There's nothing like being selected to the Olympic team.
And love of their country.
Championship of that level, gold medal, means more.
Tune into Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Inside stories from Buck stars on the agony and triumph of competing to win it all at the Olympics. It's Behind the Bucks, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
Truth Nation, come join Jam with the Juice live at the brand new Tsunami Express Car Wash in Midtown, August 22nd from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Expect nothing but waves and waterfalls from car washes like the Wax and Wave or the Tsunami Wash with Ultimate Shine. They both include free vacuum cleaning. Memberships are rated today, and your first car wash is free. Catch Jam with the Juice live August 22nd from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in Midtown. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Come get splashed and leave your dirty car in the past. Truth Nation, the 1017 The Truth Street Team, sponsored by UW Credit Union, is coming to Washington Park Wednesdays. Join the Truth Street Team this Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Washington Park Wednesdays. There will be plenty of fun for the entire family, and make sure you bring your friends. There's food, games, and plenty of entertainment for everyone to enjoy. So come have fun with the Truth Street Team, sponsored by UW Credit Union. 1017 The Truth, bringing the truth to light.
What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
All insurance companies, they want to know where are your cars housed. Right. They want to know how far are you driving to get to and from work every day. They want to know all these different things for weather patterns. Are you living in northern Wisconsin or are you living down in Tornado Alley somewhere in Kentucky? These things make a difference as to how your insurance rates are formed. It needs you to be factual, and every single time somebody commits these different frauds, it all adds up and everybody ends up paying the price for it down the road.
Erie Insurance, providing the protection you need and the service you expect, all at a great price.
Milwaukee Health Services Incorporated is celebrating 35 years of serving all income and medically underserved populations of Milwaukee's metropolitan area. MHSI is a one-stop shop that provides medical, radiology, dental, pediatric, behavioral health, pharmacies with affordable medications, and more. Also, MHSI's new family medicine residency program, located at the Isaac Cogg's Heritage Health Center, has brought 28 family doctors to our area, which is significantly impacted by healthcare workforce shortages. Become a new patient today. To schedule an appointment, call 414-372-8080. Your health is their business.
Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
One call, that's all. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Yeah. 1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show.
Hey.
DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Yeah.
Hey.
222.
Hey, Lil Jon was in the building in Chicago.
Liddy.
Yay. DNC is here.
Yeah.
Second night, powerful speeches.
Hey, powerful.
Donkey Gang in the building. Hey. What's happening then?
Turn down for
How
what?
y'all feeling about the DNC? I want y'all to call in 833-212-1017. We go ahead to the lines. Eddie, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Good day, Tory. Good day, Liz. How you doing today?
Eddie.
Hey, Liz, I seen you out there with the I think you tried to get all that long hair twisted up in the dreadlock.
Bruh. The hell are you talking about?
Turn down for what?
Tory. What are you talking
Lil
about,
Jon
Tory?
was at the DNC.
No, you got the wrong guy.
Oh.
Tory, take care of my hair. I put a lot of money into it, okay? Different stylings, different picks, different moisturizers.
Oh, wow.
You're not going to catch me being like those fellas.
You're not going to dread it up?
No, never. I get my hair combed out about once a week. I go to the salon, and this young gal, she's about 21, combs it. That's right, but it's all I got. Some guys have sports cars or big houses or trust funds. It's all I got.
High maintenance Eddie. Okay.
Well, it is
Treat
what
yourself.
it is. Guys, I just want to say
Well, he ain't
how
got
proud
no
I
woman.
am.
Yeah, well, right. He,
He
ain't got,
got
no
money.
woman.
That's
so
my
he
choice.
He got
to-
extra.
Listen, you would be shocked. You would be shocked if you know how many broads dug my world, okay? Here's the thing. These relationships are like work. You got to take them out. You got to
Just
listen
like
to
your
them
hair.
whine about their friends at work.
Just like your
I
hair.
can't take it. I just can't take it. That's different, Liz.
Is it?
My hair is the glory of God, okay? So I just
Okay,
want to say...
As you using
That's
oil of
right.
Olay?
Suave.
No,
VO5
not on my
high
hair.
oil
I use a lot of Redken.
Okay, Redken. Okay.
Redken products. That's I don't know if that's a
Super cuts
Caucasian
and stuff
company or
like that.
something.
Yeah, they.
You don't? No, you don't see that on BET. But anyway, I just want to say how proud I am. I want to say how proud I am that I, Eddie the Caucasian, have led you two
Take it easy,
into the
Eddie.
common sense
Comedy hour.
Hey,
Here we
realm
go.
of conservative Republican.
You
politics.
reaching
You're
with
waking
no
up
hands,
late,
Eddie.
Hold
Tory.
on. So this is what I like
Tory.
about Eddie, because you want see
He's
Christopher.
reaching with
Hold
no
on,
hands.
Christopher Columbus came to America, and it was already
Yeah, he
people
founded
there.
America. He founded America.
And you
What do you
how do
mean?
you find something and people was already there?
I don't know. That's the amazing thing about this guy. That's how amazing he is. It was there, and
Lies
he
you
still
tell.
found it.
That's a part of the culture, fam.
But Eddie.
Okay, let me say something here. Let me say this. I'm going to ramble here a little bit. So I'm proud to be a part of it, and I want to kind of call out. Mrs. C was on about 4 or 5 calls ago, and she's like, "Oh my God, praise God, God this, God that." God isn't backing a party that is for the destruction of human life and is pro-trans. That's not the God, the biblical God that I know. It's not. God isn't pro-choice. God's a Republican, and I think all of us knew that growing up.
Oh wow!
You understand what I'm saying? So
Why is God involved in this?
Because Eddie, look.
Well, because No,
Yes.
Mrs. C brought it up.
Well, Mrs. C brought it up, but here
okay?
you go, trying to colonize it.
I am. Yeah, I'm a colonizer.
Here we go.
I didn't lie about it, though.
Look,
it's all I know.
Eddie, how you feel about the DNC? Have you watched any of it? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I have, and I think I'm going to be honest with you. Now that we've been on the show for about 3.5 years,
You said we.
I want to. Yeah, I did.
Here we
right.
go.
He taking ownership.
Do we got some comic music for Eddie?
I'm shocked. And you don't really see this a whole lot. You don't see a lot of black pundits on TV. It's maybe Lawrence Jones on Fox. But I'm shocked at how much black intellect, political intellect there is out there, okay? There's more out there than most people suspect. I'm shocked because when you're watching NBC, when you're watching CBS or ABC, right, you're not seeing black pundits up in the window. I mean, black people represent about 12 or 14% of the population. You're not seeing 1 in 5 pundits that are African American or black. You're just not. So I'm shocked at how many, black intellects there are out there. That's one thing. The second thing is black people who are watching the DNC. I wonder. No, you're going to like this. What percentage are insulted by the way they talk? It's like they're talking to 10th graders at a prep rally. Okay, and if you're a 56-year-old man, you got 3 kids and 1 daughter getting married and 2 going to college, it's insulting.
It's a party. It's not college.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like they're not, even like Michelle Obama, I listened to her talk, she's not really talking. It's almost like she's talking at a prep rally, but the intellects of a lot of these blacks. But what I'm saying is, she's like on a 10th grade level with these people as opposed to where they're actually at. And I find it insulting that she's talking to them like children as opposed to grown adults who, have an agenda. But she's not really talking to them as adults. It's almost, when you listen to her talk, it's almost insulting. And Kamala, too. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like either one of them. But when you really listen to them, you kind of go, they're talking to these people like they're infantile. And I would find that insulting. And then Lawrence Jones, who's on Fox, you guys know who Lawrence Jones is?
Of course.
Okay. So he's on Fox, and he went to barbershops today, I think, in Chicago, and he said, hey, what do you think about this election? And this black man said, hey, if you're a black person, all the action happens at the barbershop, not just in this city, but in every city. That's where people talk.
Facts.
And everybody's talking, and everybody everybody I know is voting for Trump. We're tired of the nonsense of the Democratic Party.
That's
so
facts.
I'm thrilled to see that a good percentage of African Americans are waking up to the right wing and embracing it.
Don Lemon, he went around doing the same thing, and he got the same outcome as well.
Benny, too. I mean, again, the streets is doing something different, so, yeah.
I gotcha. Well, I'm just happy that it's all working out this way, and that people are waking up and truly supporting. What's that? What is that music?
Stand-up. That's your stand-up. We taking you out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I get paid for this?
No, we get.
Do I get paid? Do I get a check?
We might get the Sandman to come. We might get the Sandman to come.
What about a condo? Do I get a condo?
We're gonna give you some ragu. Give you some swag.
We might hit you with a tomato.
Oh, because I'm Italian, I need ragu, right? Because I'm Italian.
All right, Eddie.
Swagoo.
Comedy Hour with Eddie. Thank y'all for listening. All right, when we come back, we got callers on the lines. We got some chat. We got some talk to text. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
1017 The Truth Sherwin Hughes for Axe Housing. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent. If you work with Axe Housing, you'll average around $800 a month. No matter what barriers you think you are facing, Axe Housing will have a coach on staff that can assist you today. You can get started on a virtual home buying orientation by going to axhousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. And you can be well on your way to becoming a homeowner. Do not let where you are financially today get in the way of your bright future. Axe coaches are here to help. That's axhousing.org.
Truth Nation, let us talk our ish for a moment. There is no other station in the country where you get a front row seat to hear from some of the biggest names in politics, pop culture, and sports. People like Vice President Kamala Harris.
Talk with your listeners to remind them of their power and the importance of voting. And the folks in Milwaukee turned out for me and Joe Biden in 2020. You showed what was possible.
U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, are you a racist?
Absolutely not.
Is Donald Trump a racist?
Absolutely not. No.
And civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump.
Thank you all for speaking truth to power. That's the most important thing, because right now there are those in our community who would rather we just be quiet.
Right.
We have to disturb the peace now more than ever.
Tap into the award-winning and nationally recognized 1017 The Truth by downloading the Truth app and streaming us live at 1017 The Truth on YouTube. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Sneide. The Milwaukee Brewers were in St. Louis last night to begin a 3-game series against the Cardinals, and for the 6th straight game, the Crew walking out with the win.
The first pitch to Contreras is drilled out to center. Scott going back at the track at the wall. He jumps up. It's off the top of the wall. Mitchell cruising around 30 will score. It's an RBI double for William Contreras.
The Brewers would go on to win 3-2, and with that win, now 21 games over 500 at 73 and 52. Game 2 is set for tonight. First pitch is slated for 6:45. Over to the NFL, where the Green Bay Packers resumed training camp on Tuesday afternoon. Head coach Matt LaFleur asked if any of his starters could see playing time in this weekend's preseason finale.
I think it's to be determined. I just want to see how the week of practice goes, and then we'll determine it.
This sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
Young money.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the f*** are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brothers here on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio. Second day of the DNC down in Chicago. And Kamala Harris and Tim Walz was in Milwaukee last night.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Donkey Gang turn to turn up. Turn down for what?
That part.
Call in 833-212-1017. I want to hear from those that are down with the donkey.
All facts. And even if you're not,
what's happening?
If you tapped in, and tell us your thoughts. We want to know how you feeling right now.
833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. Ron, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, y'all.
Bless us, brother Ron.
I'm right now. I've been for a long time. I've been in the middle. Right now, looking at the Republican side and Democrat side, the Republicans definitely ain't winning my vote this year. But I would have loved for 101.7 to be down in Chicago to bring that DNC feeling like they did with the RNC. That would have been great, man. But because the Republicans were down here,
get down there.
Well, I knew it was some reasons that 101 couldn't go. DT and Telly explained that it was been too much, and it's a bunch of stuff you got to do. But anyway, so we didn't get that look. But whatever.
I agree.
We didn't get the look. But whatever. I can't wait to see y'all show at 6 to 8 with you and Ken Harris, I believe, Dr. Ken and
Sherwin and
Sherwin,
Bailey Coleman.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna be tuned in, and I got to hear that. I got to hear that because I know that's gonna be a lot of spirited debate on that.
It's gonna be tough.
One side is. Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, that's gonna be off the chain. But anyway, this show is too. But like I was saying, when the Republicans left here, last time I checked, they had an out-of-town officer kill one of ours, right? And then everybody was feeling good the first 2 days, and then Donald Trump came, and then he just deflated the balloon. But whatever. That's why I wish we would be in Chicago. I like seeing it on TV.
How do you feel about the people that spoke last night?
They did their thing. Michelle Obama, that's my girl. Everybody talking about Warnock and all the other folks, and everybody's going to give a good speech. Hillary was there. The who's who was there. People are a little bit hyped right now. I think that the real work is going to start after the DNC for Kamala Harris and all that. I think that they're going to have to keep on message and not play into the name calling. And I know people use the word weird and all that stuff, and weird about saying Kamala is not native born black. I thought we was done with that conversation, but apparently one of your callers brought it up, and I was just thinking to myself, if we had to say that we're native born black and that means you're connected to slavery, I would have loved not to be a part of that because that means my mother's was raped and murdered and killed. They tried to protect their black. They tried to protect their black boys from being murdered.
Choice, yeah.
I understand, but let's say, but to say that, you know, that's some type of honor or to say.
I don't see why we even arguing identity.
That's a black woman. That's a black woman.
Hold on. I don't even see why we arguing identity anyway. Why we not arguing policy?
Come on.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. But they're saying Kamala needs to bring her policies, but Trump ain't bringing no policies at all. He don't argue no point. And then you talk about the prison thing, Kodak Black got out of jail. I've never been arrested in my whole life. I have no benefits from what Trump did or didn't do in the last 4 years.
Like I said, I know he got an award from the NAACP.
The NAACP, nice job, NAACP.
Hold on, that's national.
When the last time they ever stood up?
Okay, now you're mad at him for giving him an award. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, that's a fact. They gave him an award.
Didn't he go to a black barbershop? He went to a black barbershop. He went to,
he funded Jesse Jackson's campaign.
You can get a couple.
He gave Jesse Jackson money when he was running for president.
Kamala, too. He gave Kamala money.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay,
he changed over.
He changed over. He a businessman. At the end of the day, like all we're saying
exactly
is
right. He's a businessman.
But what I'm saying
is, he's a businessman that couldn't run the country, and he's a
gave him an award.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot of awards. That's nice.
I'm just saying. I'm just talking.
Hey, salute.
All right, thank you for tapping in, Ron. Paul, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I just kind of wanted to say, like literally last night, I was at the Kamala Harris rally yesterday.
Okay.
And this is like the first time in my whole entire life. I'm 48 now. This is my first time that I've ever been to a rally or anything like that. I literally thought it was amazing to me. I mean, my own feelings, it was amazing. Just from start to finish, it was amazing just to feel the crowd, the energy, and everything like that. I mean, I feel that there's a change coming, which I'm all for change, and I'm all for it. I'm all for why not give her the opportunity to change some things. I mean, I see it like this. I mean, we've had men running the country for so many years. It's always a complaint, but you cannot make everyone happy. There's no one always doing it. And then for the gentleman that called like a few minutes ago, like when I called in, he was talking about, they was talking to everybody like their 10th graders or anything like that. Well, I don't think anybody.
Your phone is dying out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm working too, so I don't think that we were talked to like 10th graders or anything like that. And plus, it was a rally. It's a rally. That's what they're, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to make the crowd.
It's a rally.
It's a party.
About the energy,
That's what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, to me, it was very emotional for me. It was very emotional. It was great. I enjoyed everything.
You felt the power.
I enjoyed everything.
Hey, salute.
Yes, I felt it. I did. I felt it. And I just wanted to go on record by saying, I love you guys' show. I love y'all show.
Blessings.
I listen to y'all all day.
Blessings, brother Paul.
All right.
I appreciate that. Vincent, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Good afternoon, guys. How you guys doing?
Blessings, brother Vincent.
First of all, I like to say I love me some former First Lady Michelle Obama.
Mm-hmm.
I love me former President Barack Hussein Obama. I know in 2008 when Obama ran for president, a lot of black folks around the country and in this city said that Barack Obama wasn't black because of his heritage. The fact is that this man stood up there last night and proved how black he was and stood up for a black woman that is now running for the presidency of this United States. The fact is that yesterday you had a man on supporting Donald Trump, Kwame Kilpatrick, and we all know his history. The fact is he was mayor of Detroit, and him and his side piece stole money from the taxpayers and the citizens of Detroit.
And he went to jail for it.
Exactly. He went to jail for it.
He paid the price for it.
Well, he didn't pay the full price for it. The fact is, he was supposed to do over 20 years, and he only did the number of years that with Trump, 7 years. But my point is, the same children he talked about helping and supporting, he stole from to go out and have a little joyride, like I said, with him and his side.
He did all of that as a Democrat.
I mean, that's politics.
But my point is,
he was a Democrat when he did all that.
That's politics.
Well, that's fine. It's fine.
There's some stuff going on like that right now in Milwaukee.
Facts.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if he was a Democrat or Republican, but I'm saying who's he supporting now. The fact is
he wasn't supporting Trump when he was stealing the money.
Facts.
My point is, when he talks about character, he talks about character before policy, and he supports a man who has been convicted of 34 counts of felony.
Politically convicted.
The fact is that he's been liable. He's been liable for actually sexually assaulting a woman. The fact is he convicted of financial fraud. And then you talk about people like Barack Obama, President Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Dr. Jill Biden, President Biden. These individuals who lived a life with their partners and wives and husbands.
Well, hold on. There was a man that came forward from Chicago that said he slept with Obama.
Facts.
And come on now. It's all over the internet.
We have to be equal.
Wait a minute. Okay,
a man
so you go on the internet to get your information.
No, I don't. This man ain't never been sued for that information that he been putting out for 10 years.
It's factual.
Stop saying that.
The fact is, no one has ever
Obama name is a millionaire. If he Obama. Let me tell you something. Hold on. The man came out and said what he said, and nobody sued him for it. These are millionaires. These people got millions of dollars. It's nothing to throw a defamation suit on somebody who's been saying the same thing out loud, and anybody that can listen to him saying the same thing for the last 10 years.
Correct.
Listen, Michelle Obama wrote her memoirs, and she put her heart and soul into that memoirs.
I believe it.
Never, ever said she never loved this man or this man had cheated on her. And
so how you feel about
last night? You can go to the internet and pull out anyway. But I know.
Well, I'm just saying what the man came out and said.
We know that Trump cheated on all of his wives.
Oh yeah,
he cheated on all of his wives.
Got audio saying he gonna grab you in the thing.
We know he cheated on all of his wives, and he's been convicted of not only cheating on his wives, but paying off
like I said,
individuals for
what I'm
cheating on his wife.
What I'm saying is, if you're gonna bring up something, I want to know where's the 80,000 kids that came over the border that the government got. That's not, that's missing that nobody don't know nothing about, and that's coming through the Biden administration. Where those kids at that even some of the subcommittees was talking about, that they went into the government vehicles and went to known human sex traffickers. Where are those kids at? All right, look, when we come back from break, we're gonna stay on the lines, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Friday Night Lights officially lives here. 1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette University High School Championship football. Be sure to tune in every Friday night at 7 p.m. as we bring you some of the best gridiron action in the area. Marquette Hilltoppers football is presented by Gruber Law Offices and sponsored by Capital Insurance Agency, Magic Productions, Annex Wealth Management, C.G. Schmidt, Left's Lucky Town, Liberty Engineering, Boyle Fredrickson Intellectual Property Law, and Marquette University High School.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
Saving energy and money is easier than you think. Here are 2 simple things you can do to reduce your energy use and lower your energy bill. Use thermal curtains to reduce each room's energy loss by up to 25%, and make sure vents aren't blocked by furniture or rugs to improve airflow and comfort. Simple, smart savings. Get more energy-saving tips at WeEnergies.com.
Hey, Milwaukee, you've got too nice of a ride. Why put it through a gas station car wash when you could treat it to a nice Tsunami Express car wash? At Tsunami Express, expect nothing but the best with unlimited wash memberships and state-of-the-art car wash technology. Opening in Midtown on Fond du Lac Ave and Capitol Drive. Stop by and get a free car wash only at Tsunami Express in Midtown from August 21st through September 1st. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat. Learn more at TsunamiExpress.com.
My name is Adrienne, and I was hurt in a car accident. What Gruber Law Office has done for me was made me feel safe. It didn't cost me anything, just one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Prostate cancer screening is a simple blood test. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. If you want info on how to take action, the Prostate Cancer Foundation is here to help. Go to pcf.org today. Remember, it's your life, and it's a simple blood test. Get it done.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos, Elizabeth Brown in studio. Hey, we got a little Meg Thee Stallion going. She was at one of the rallies.
In Atlanta.
Hey,
Yeah.
Turn it up, twerking.
Yeah. Facts.
Shaking that tail.
Yeah.
Shaking that tail feather.
Facts.
Body, yada, yada, hey. But look, 833-212-1017. Talk to text, 833-212-1017. DNC in Chicago, powerful speeches. I'm seeing a lot of clickbait going on.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of conversations was had.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's the DNC time. It's Donkey Gang time to call in. Even if you're not with Donkey Gang.
Facts. Just how you feel.
833-212-1017. Talk to text, 833-212-1017. Demetrius, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Good afternoon, Tory and Liz.
Blessings,
Salute,
Brother
King.
Demetrius.
I have been listening to the show, and first I did watch the DNC last night. Super excited about it. Kamala Harris will be getting my vote in November, and let me tell you why. As a black man in society, just the fact of being a black man, being raised pretty much by a single black woman, I remember telling my daughter, who's in her 30s, by the way, that there would never be a black president as long as I'm alive. I told her that. She was 5.
Mm-hmm.
We only had one since then, Barack Obama. And black folks supported this man like no other to the point where he served 2 terms. We've had 46 presidents in our U.S. history, and only one has been of color. I'm a social studies teacher in the city of Milwaukee, public school.
Okay.
For over the 10 years I've been in the public system, I've served majority of 90% of my students are of color. And I'm going to say maybe 70 or 80% of those students were raised by single mothers. And if they weren't raised by single mothers, I never met the fathers.
Okay.
It's almost as if every time we walk in the school year, I automatically assume each child is just going to be here with their mother. Now, when I have little black and brown girls in my classroom and I teach them social studies, I teach them history, I try to teach them and let them know that you can become anything you want to become. That's what we teach them. But we know, and I know, and maybe both of you do also know, that sometimes that's not true because the color of skin does affect the things that they possibly can become.
But all skin folk ain't kinfolk either. You got to put that in there too.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just talking about majority. Okay, so to see a black woman, and she is black.
Here we go.
To see a black woman on that stage, and possibly becoming. Let me finish. Possibly becoming the symbol and the most powerful person in the United States, knowing the history of this country. I'm going to support that. Because those little black girls who are marginalized, who are being stepped on, moved aside, always talked about.
But you also got to teach these kids about policy and other ideas as well. Identity politics. You can't just play identity politics and just vote for somebody because they have the word black on that. Because we, in the city of Milwaukee, we got a lot of black leadership running around here, and we got a lot of things going on.
And how's that working out for us?
Hey,
how's that working out
that's all I'm saying.
But also, King, we got to make sure.
Whether they're black or white. I mean, even when we have white representation.
No, but what I'm saying is we can't do, I'm saying that we can't do identity politics.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. People can play whatever game that they want, but we got to do things that can get a result. We got to get a tangible outcome.
And King,
honestly, Tory, I don't think we would ever find a president in our history that would ever support 100% of what the black community wants, or even 70% of what the black community wants.
Hey,
that's going to be hard to do. Even if you ran for president, Tory, a lot of people will support you. They'll dig up all the dirt in American history to prevent you from becoming who you want to become.
But right, and what I'm saying is, I got to the point where I think that we need to get more tangible outcomes. I'm talking about on the local level, working our way up. I'm talking about, I think we should start on the local level first of all, but working our way up to the federal level eventually. But like I said, identity politics is not the way to go.
And King, salute to you for teaching our children in social studies. And like you're stating, especially for NPS, because we know how hard it is for y'all to do what it is that y'all need to do with everything that we got going on. But when you speak about these black girls, these are the same black girls who, again, in sports is being taken out because they're allowing transgenders to come into women's sports, allowing men to come into women's bathrooms. These are the same little girls who have the dream one day to do whatever it is that they decide to do. But at any given time, they're being allowed to have individuals who feel like a woman or who feel like a girl come into these same sports. And in reality, this is the same party who can't give you a definition of what a woman is. So we have to make sure that we keep that in the forefront as well.
When it's convenient not to give you the definition.
Facts.
I guess with Kamala, you can say woman, not sis. All right, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversation. Truth Nation, stay like they right here on Tory Lowe.
Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we aim to be a staple in Milwaukee's black community. We are committed to partnering with local organizations and supporting black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee our city and promise to be a positive reflection of our community. We look forward to celebrating black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded by Gruber Law Offices, Milwaukee Black Talk.
This is Sherwin Hughes from The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. And Truth Nation, you can now watch my show live on YouTube every day from 9 a.m. until noon. Yep, you can get 3 full hours of watching Sherwin doing his thing streaming live on YouTube Monday through Friday. You'll get the same insightful conversations about policy, politics, and lifestyle while also seeing my reaction to the unpredictability of our listeners. So go to YouTube right now, subscribe to 1017 The Truth, and see this wonderful smile live every day.
Research shows that high-quality teachers have the greatest impact on student success during the school day. By shaping their students, they are shaping the future. Yet while actors have Oscars, musicians have Grammys, and athletes have gold medals, exemplary educators who prepare every profession are just not recognized enough. The Milken Educator Awards set out to change that by surprising outstanding educators across the nation with $25,000 prizes and providing a platform to celebrate, elevate, and activate the profession.
Erica Stevens!
The awards were created by Lowell Milken of the national nonprofit Milken Family Foundation. The journey to surprising the 3,000th Milken educator is in full swing. Who will be next?
Honey, they choose me.
Celebrate teachers, value teachers, thank teachers.
My name is Ariel. When I arrived in the U.S. at 19, I struggled to find job opportunities without my high school diploma. My entire life changed when I took a chance and got my high school diploma at age 22. Everything I have, my education, my career, my marriage, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and my teachers. They were with me every step of the way, helping with my English and math, making sure I pushed through all the challenges.
Ariel, your success proves that what I'm doing as a teacher has real meaning.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
Education was the key that unlocked all my opportunities.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Listen to the home of the 5K Gruber Cash Giveaway. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Wavy boy, go crazy.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe, from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. We got Elizabeth Brown in the studio.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, we got guests. We got guests coming through. And I'm going to try to get to the rest of these calls. It's the DNC, the second night. Everybody turned up.
Yep, Liddy in there.
And like I said, I want to know how y'all felt about the 2 nights of the DNC. And people try to get involved in other conversations, but I really just want to know, how do you feel about what's going on about the DNC?
Because it's about how you feeling right now.
Scott, the caller, you on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
What's going on, Tory Lowe? How you doing on this lovely August day, my brother?
Hey, blessings. How you doing?
In February, this is going to be one of the days, I'm going to play golf a little bit later with my cousins. This is going to be one of the days in February that I wish for because Queen Liz, that powder blue is becoming on you, baby.
Oh, salute, King. Thank you.
I always got to tap in with you, especially with your outfits. You look really nice when you come out.
Thank you.
I digress as I attempt to progress with getting to know you on this line. As a military man, for me, a love letter, which I heard a really smart person say, your vote is your individual choice, just like a lot of choices that we've had as adults, and it's a love letter to my children. And I've had a history in my family since the 1800s when 500,000 poor whites like Eddie died trying to maintain slavery. And when I see on TV that flag flying and hanging noose, I hope that this gentleman who called right before me teaches his students what a secessionist is. And to me, that is the worst enemy of the black man, woman, and child, someone who feels that when we lose, we're going to not only talk about taking this election by calling somebody and stealing 11,000 votes, and if this same person, the afraid to go to the Vietnam War and got their daddy, who was rich, to make phone calls and say, I have injuries, that to me disqualifies you even before you insult people like myself and future young people who make the very brave choice to be a part of the military that protects what we do have.
Mm-hmm. Right.
As far as what's going on right now, for me, I'm also about education. I have a daughter who went to 2 HBCUs, who was a straight A student, and became a teacher. And so she's intended on, before her passing, unfortunately, to invest in these young ladies the same way that previous gentleman did, and young men.
My condolences, King.
And so, yes, baby, thank you. For me, anytime when you invest in education and billions of dollars toward HBCU was a gift to our community that was specific. Mm-hmm. And so when we talk about that word specific, if nothing else happened, if Joe Biden dropped dead because he was old enough at that point and still, in my opinion, trying to help black colleges by, putting these funds forward, that my gift back to them would be my personal choice that they are far more qualified than what I deem as a coward. And that was before he said drink bleach or inject bleach or anything like that when he took what people call a jab. So that's what I think is going on. I think Malcolm X was very correct that we have caught hell with both of these parties, and for us to get what I and Liz agree on as our reparations is going to be a United Nations action, because there were 9 nations, and every time I call, I'm going to say this. There were 9 nations that contributed to our bondage, so it's not going to come through something that happens in this country. It don't have to be. I sent, if you guys scroll through the text earlier, I sent a speech where right before Nelson Mandela was elected president of South Africa, he went to the UN to plead for what they needed, is liberation. And until we are able or have a leader that's able to do that, regardless of the color of the skin, because everybody knows what happened, but there are some states, and they are red states, that choose to ban books that teach our kids what that previous gentleman wanted to teach them. And so I have to stand against any secessionists, because again, you're a Confederate who is trying to maintain that bondage.
Okay. Salute, King. We respect that.
All right. Is that it? Thank you, Scott. A. Appreciate you, Scott, for tapping in. A. Like I said, people got their reasons. People do what they feel is best. But like I said, this is the time, to
have a real life conversation.
Because the DNC is going on. Yep. It's in the second night, and I appreciate everybody that's excited about what they're trying to do. But when we come back, we got guests. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices, and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call, That's All Gruber Cash Giveaway is now a $5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 1017 The Truth, you will have the chance to be entered to win the $5K giveaway. Listen to The Truth for the One Call, That's All cue to call for your chance to win $5,000. Gruber Law Offices, One Call, That's All. Visit 1017thetruth.com for official contest rules.
When your child has an asthma attack, it's terrifying. You grab the inhaler as fast as you can. My son Khalil, he can't live without his inhaler, but they're expensive. The big drug companies charge families like ours $600 a month. And you know what they actually cost to make? $5. Just $5. That's why Senator Tammy Balwin launched an investigation to crack down on those companies. And you know what? Tammy Balwin got 3 of the biggest drug companies to lower the price of inhalers to no more than $35 a month. Tammy Balwin, that's big savings for my family and for a lot of families. we're breathing a lot easier. There are politicians who do a lot of talking, but Tammy Balwin, she delivers.
I'm Tammy Balwin. I'm running for Senate, and I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you. Paid for by Tammy Balwin for Senate.
1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette Hilltoppers football. Tune in Friday night as we have a battle of two top programs in the state as the defending state champions, the Hilltoppers, take on the Arrowhead Warhawks. The football action kicks off at 7 p.m. on 1017 The Truth. Marquette University High School football is presented by Gruber Law Offices and sponsored by Capital Insurance Agency, Magic Productions, Annex Wealth Management, C.G. Schmidt, Left's Lucky Town, Boyle Frederickson Intellectual Property Law, and Marquette University High School.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, Fred, so I got some questions.
What's up?
Where should I go if I want to start my own business?
You go to EerieInsurance.com.
Okay, Fred, so where should I go if my kid needs an internship or if I need a job? Where do I go?
You go to EerieInsurance.com.
Okay, so what if I want to work for a company that believes in diversity, has great benefits, and growth for people like us?
You already know. It's EerieInsurance.com.
Man, so Fred, I just need to go to Erie Insurance?
Go to EerieInsurance.com for all that you need.
It's amazing.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show, DJ Brothers on the ones and twos, Elizabeth Brown in studio. Look, we got Eric Hovde in the building. He's running for the U.S. Senate against Tammy Balwin.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, and it's great being on your show, Tory.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. It's getting intense now. The race is heating up.
Absolutely. Look, they've been attacking me from the day I got into this race, even before it, and one lie after another. But you know what? Fortunately, God gave me two blessings, a lot of energy, and gave me real thick skin. So, you just put your head down, you keep charging, you try to get the message out. The issues I'm talking about is the economy, inflation, jobs, because all the policies of the left, they're down there in Chicago preaching all their stuff. But, they failed the people of Wisconsin and the people of America. The real wages have declined over Joe Biden's time. And under President Trump, they went up by 7.7%. Inflation has hammered people. And they brought this inflation on. And they opened our border. And they're giving money. They poured in 10 to 13, 16 million illegal immigrants, giving them money. Making housing harder for people in this state, making access to health care and the cost of health care more expensive and the access to health care
harder.
They
said they got the insulin.
Oh, yeah. They talk. Do you know that Donald Trump actually put the halt on insulin? They lifted it so they could put it back to take claim for it. Yeah, and isn't it interesting that every single one of them says, Joe Biden says, I stopped insulin. Kamala Harris says, I stopped it. Tammy Balwin, I stopped it. I mean,
insulin is now a huge talking point right now.
Yeah, it's lunacy, but look at the price of all your other drugs. Look at the cost of just going to a hospital, getting basic medical care. Look, they don't understand basic economics. There's no such thing as a free lunch. And if all of a sudden they're providing free medical care for, at a minimum, 10 million, as high as potentially 16 million illegal immigrants, guess where that cost is going to get transferred to? It's going to get transferred to all of us who are paying into the system that pay for our medical care, our health care costs. That's reality. That is just a fact. And then, by the way, they don't like talking about the fact how fentanyl is flooding our streets. We lost 108,000 young people last year. Number one leading cause of death of 18 to 45-year-olds in our country. They opened our southern border. This poison comes out of China, goes to the drug cartels. They bring it up over the open southern border. They don't talk about all the children that are being sexually trafficked. As you know, Tory, I have a foundation that I have homes throughout the world. I got 4 in Africa and 5 in Central America. And
you talked about that during Juneteenth, and you made the New York Times.
Yeah.
Yep. You definitely made the New York Times.
Well, all they do is try to make up stories about me and attack me. But so literally tomorrow, all my partners from around the world are flying in to gather for a strategic retreat and assessment and all the rest, and talk for 4 days and how to save more children's lives and all the rest. And one of the big areas that we focus on, kids that are sold in to the sex trade and are being sexually trafficked.
Is that right here in the United States as well?
Oh yeah,
What happened to all those kids, those undocumented children that were having the subcommittee meetings? That nobody know where they went, but they went into the government vehicles.
Well, that's the big problem. They can't account for 100,000 children. And that's where exactly I was going with this conversation. So President Biden, Kamala Harris opened our southern border. They've created a humanitarian crisis, not just with the fentanyl crisis and not just with the crime problems that have come into our country because of all the illegals, but they can't account for 100,000 children. And sadly, I think far too many of those have ended up into the sex trade. And so it's inconceivable. They sit down there, talking about how great a job Joe Biden has done. Well, go to the grocery store. Look what the cost of your, buy some chicken, buy some fish, buy some meat, buy some, butter, eggs, whatever. Look at your car insurance bill. I got my car insurance, auto insurance bill, and I was shocked at how much it jumped. So, they're just putting a spin, and they have nothing to run on. It's like Senator Balwin. She has nothing to run on, so she makes up lies about me.
As a candidate for U.S. Senate, what can you do? Like, what are some of the policies that you have that you're going to implement to try to turn a lot of this around? What are you going to advocate?
Sure. Okay, so let's walk through it. First, on domestic security. If I get to be a U.S. Senator, the first thing I'm going to do is push to close our southern border. Secondly, you have to go after China because China produces most of this poison, and you got to hit them hard, real hard. For exporting this. They send it to the drug cartels. We got to start going after the drug cartels. They're waging war on our country and they're killing our young people.
A lot of people ain't talking about that though right now.
Well, we've got to do that because you know what? When you're losing 100,000 young people, it's the leading cause of death of 18 to 45-year-olds. We better start getting serious. This is a national crisis. Look, we lost 58,000 men in the Vietnam War. Over that 19 years, and there were protests in the streets and on college campuses. Now we're losing almost double that every single year. 108,000 last year, 112,000 the year before, and over 100,000 the year before that. So we've got to get serious about that and take that very seriously.
Now,
go
ahead. I was going to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question because, like I said, we don't have that much time. But they're saying in the chat that you made a statement about old people not being able to vote.
Oh, that is so absurd.
This is what they're saying.
All they're trying to do is confuse people. They try to say, I think farmers are lazy. I think farmers are the hardest working people. I talked about how farming advanced from them plowing the fields with manual labor and now using tractors.
So can you clarify that?
Yeah, the older people, I never said that. What I said is I was talking about voter election integrity, and I talked about 3 different things, Zuckerbucks, I talked about ballot harvesting that they were doing, and I talked about curing of ballots. And then the 4th thing I said, in Racine, there was a sheriff that constantly was being contacted by adult children, people my age in their 50s and 60s, and their parents parents were dying and people were voting for them where they were incapable. And so I was talking about election fraud in our nursing homes, and somehow they wrap that up that says, I don't think older people should vote. That's absurd. Of course I think older people should vote. I just don't think older people should be taken advantage of when they're at the end of their life or they have dementia. My mom had dementia the last 10 years of her life. My wife and I took care of her. I would have been incensed, and my mom would have, if somebody came in, took her ballot, and voted for her, and she didn't know what was going on. And that's what I was talking about. So again, they don't want to talk about real issues that matter to your listeners, because Senator Baldwin, listen, all your listeners out there, can you name one thing Senator Baldwin has ever done? Okay, she's been in Congress other than make herself rich. Can you name one thing she's done in her 28 years as a politician? Seriously, one thing. You know, she's renamed 2 post offices. Pretty much nothing. She tried to say she did something on fentanyl, but she signed on to a Republican Senator, Tim Scott, the black senator from South Carolina, who put up a bill. She was the 28th senator that signed her name after I was attacking her about that. She voted for opening the border. Now she's got some ad saying that she tried to close the border. They actually have her words saying, oh, we spent too much money on the border back in like 2014 or 15. Mm-hmm. So, you know, she has nothing to prove that she's accomplished other than making herself wealthy on the taxpayer's expense, and she's done nothing for the community. And look, you know, has she done anything on crime? What has she done for Milwaukee?
The question that I have, especially for the veterans, because again, that's one of the main things that she's saying she's going to do. She's looking out for the veterans, but again, like you stated, with the record that she has, we have homeless veterans. Right now, I know several veterans who have fought in certain wars and then have to come back and fight America for their benefits.
Think of how absurd that is. And yet, some illegal that's coming over our border, they give them money, they give them a credit card, and they give them free housing, they give them free health care. And our veterans that went out there, fought for our country, put their life on the line, are being denied.
Correct. So what are you going to do as far as when it comes to the veterans? Because, again, all the freedoms that we're talking about, those veterans fought for. 100%. And I don't think they should have to fight on American soil to get the benefits that they have not been privied.
100%. Look, my dad was a veteran. My best buddy was an airborne Army Ranger. So I'm going to fight like mad to protect our veterans.
Okay. What policies do you have that you're going to put in place? Because again,
first look at Tammy Balwin and the VA. She oversaw the VA and that scandal that went on in Toma, where all the pill pushing that they were doing and killing, and then she tried to cover the whole thing up.
The person who took the fall for that called me. I had to deal with that.
Facts.
Yeah, and then she, and then people that used to work for her sued her. I mean, it's an utter joke. She has done nothing. Again, think of it, and then go back to, the economic issues. She has failed on every single major economic issue. Again, is your life better? Well, I hear all their ads. I hear all their platitudes.
Hey, it's all over the place.
Yeah, but they're good at marketing.
Is there going to be a debate between you and Tammy Balwin?
Okay, you want to love this? You usually get 3 to 4 debates.
Right.
Now, as a Senate candidate, she's given me one after voting has already started on October 18th. So early voting starts at the end of September. She literally only gave me one debate. That's what we should be doing. Her and I, in fact, call her up, see if she can come in here and do a debate. I will debate her.
I don't think we got her number because we would definitely call her.
Yes.
No, I mean, seriously.
We could probably
Tammy
get it.
Balwin people is listening, call Tory Lowe's show because we want to set up a debate between you and Hovde so you can tell the people, especially in Milwaukee, what it is that you've done. And he's going to debate you on your policies, and he's going to show up with his policies.
And she got chances to debate him on his ideas.
And that's what a campaign should be about. Instead, she.
So
gets
you're saying that they don't even when you put in the ideal of having a debate, she just ignored.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not just me. It's many news organizations. Again, usually you get 3 to 4 debates in a Senate campaign. I think it's Channel 4, NBC. Right. They usually do one. Up in Green Bay, they do one. I said, look, I'll debate her all over the state because I think that's what people need to hear. Yeah. What are our policies? How are we going to make the people's lives of Wisconsin better? Yeah. And so people can hear what we have to say. She has run from interviews, doing shows like this, and debating me at every single turn. It's so bad that even her high school, Madison West High School, I went to Madison East, she went to Madison West. They tried to reach out to her to do a debate. She didn't even get back to her own high school.
Why do you think she's trying to avoid a debate with you?
Because she has nothing she can run on. She'll get destroyed. She's got to talk about issues in her record instead of running television ads attacking me, making up crazy things like, I don't believe older people should vote. Look at all her ads. None of them talk about real issues. They're all about...
But this is a time and era in 2024 where people... They are with the gender and identity ideas, affiliation ideas. Their policy hardly ever comes up.
Well,
but we need to change it.
But what are you trying to do as far as improving, people's lives? Because this seems like the question that people are avoiding. What are they going to do when they get in office? What policies
I just told
are they going to implement?
I just told you what I would do in fentanyl. I just walked through everything I would do. I would stiffen economic penalties against China, go after them. I would close our southern border. I would stop allowing people to flow through and the drug cartels and the human trafficking cartels. I would start targeting the drug cartels aggressively. I would stiffen sentencing for anybody that's lacing marijuana or pills with fentanyl because they're killing people. That's how you start curing that problem. Then economic issues. Look, inflation's gotten out of control. Why? Because they spent money recklessly. I mean, we're running trillion-dollar deficits, bankrupting your generation, younger people. And because of that, when you print too much money, chasing the same amounts of goods and services, prices are going to rise. So everybody's purchasing power declined. So you got to stop the crazy spending. You got to do some deregulation to allow businesses to manufacture goods and produce food at a cheaper cost.
Maybe you need to get Lil Jon.
Yeah.
And to help you out.
Hey, maybe you need to get into entertainment. Maybe you ain't got enough entertainers on your list.
Tory's joking, okay? We don't need no more entertainment. Look, so when it comes to, like you stated about, the drug cartels, because we know that Big Pharma is an issue too. And a lot of addictions, usually
with Big Pharma.
Correct.
And by the way,
prescribed by your doctor.
Did you know Senator Balwin takes money from Big Pharma? A lot of money from Big Pharma. And in fact, her partner, this just broke on the New York Post, her partner's Uber, Wall Street executive for the wealth manager for the uber wealthy and private equity, and invests in Big Pharma and biotech companies that she's voting on. And by the way, because they're not legally married, she doesn't have to disclose that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news.
Oh, wow.
The New York Post just broke it last night.
Here we go.
Yeah, so very interesting.
We don't need you in another article all over the New York Times.
Yeah, well, New York Times are good. Look,
because they said that this is what they. And do you want to address this? Because
what did they say?
Said that GOP Senate candidate says he's familiar with black culture because he visited Africa and runs homeless shelters.
Are you freaking kidding me?
That's what they said.
Okay, you want to talk about?
I'm just saying this is in the headline
because I moved.
Because you came to Juneteenth and got on the show.
Okay,
and Ben asked you a question.
Okay, so black culture. I lived in D.C. for 20 years. All right. D.C. is a majority black city. So
they used to call it Chocolate City.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have black colleagues, black friends.
Yeah.
I lived in black culture, so I don't know what the heck they're talking about.
They said that you went to Africa.
And I have been to Africa. And by the way, I have been to Africa like a few dozen times because I have homeless shelters. Because what I was probably trying to point out on Juneteenth is the efforts that I'm doing in Africa and Central and South America with kids because it's an important part of my life. So the fact they're attacking, think of how absurd that is. They're attacking me for rescuing and saving children out of abandonment, sold into slavery in the case of Ghana, and
that's going on right now too in Ghana. Matter of fact,
100%.
So the question that I have also for you, Hovde, being that you're running up against Tammy Balwin, and again, she stated what she's done. Again, if you ask me, I haven't seen anything that she's done, but at the same time, we know that Milwaukee is the worst place to be black. It's the worst place to raise a black child. On your run for office, if you're voted in, what are you going to do to help black Milwaukee become better, build things, make sure in your line of work, not outside of you reaching outside of anything, because it's one thing to say what you did somewhere else, but what is your goal for the state of Wisconsin, but truly Milwaukee, because we know that we lack in everything.
Yep. Okay, so unlike most politicians, because I'm not a politician, I'm just going to be honest with you, as a U.S. Senator, I'm not the one who's going to be involved in running the city. The problem with what's happening in the black community is the city officials that have been running the city for, 7,500 years have failed them.
True.
And failed them in the school board. Our school board's a disaster. Only 9%
Ain't
of
gonna
children...
push back on you on that.
Housing. We can go on and on.
9% of children can read at grade level, lesser proficient in math. Those are all local issues. I'm running for the U.S. Senate.
Correct.
What I can do is try to create economic policies and a framework that drives capital to Milwaukee to create jobs and entrepreneurship. So, there's things that you can do as a U.S. Senator, but I'm not involved in running the city.
And that's what I'm saying on your level.
The people of the black community need to say enough is enough. And they need to replace the people that serve on the school board. They need to replace the leadership of this city and say, we're going to hold you accountable. That is the biggest and most important thing the black community needs to do.
Hey,
now,
we talk about that all the time.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah.
But
so
what is Trump's definition of a black job?
I don't know. Well, I think all he's saying is during his tenure that black unemployment fell to the lowest levels, so he created the greatest amount of job growth for the black community. I think that's what he's probably referencing.
This is the joke. This is the running joke right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, a job's a job, but he's just talking about the economic success he had for those in the black community because the unemployment rate collapsed.
All right, look, when we come back, we got Eric Hovde. He's running for U.S. Senate against Tammy Balwin. I want to get your last words to the community before we get off the air today. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year in 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Tory Lowe with his truth.
Breaking news, Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office is investigating the death of 43-year-old Devontae L. Mitchell outside of the Hyatt Regency on Sunday as a homicide. Breaking news, a Milwaukee mother is speaking out after her 17-year-old daughter, Amira Wallace, was shot and killed at Milwaukee's Deneen Park. This happened just after midnight on July 22nd. Breaking news, according to a sheriff's office report, Sean Grayson said he shot Sonia Massey after fearing she would throw boiling water at him, which would have caused great bodily harm or death. Breaking news, body cam video shows fatal police shooting of 4-year-old Illinois boy and man holding him hostage. Police responding to a domestic violence call shot a 4-year-old named Terrell Marshawn Miller and his mother's boyfriend. Now that I have your attention, these are families that are more than just a news story. These are families who are hurting. These are families that are searching for justice. As a community, it's our duty to get involved and make sure we do our part to make sure that these families receive the justice that they're searching for. Today, it's their families in the news. Tomorrow is yours. This is why it's important for us to make sure that we stay on the front lines and make sure that we do our part to help change what's going on in our neighborhood. Whether it's police brutality, whether it's senseless violence, whether it's human trafficking, we all can do our part and help each and every family that's affected negatively in our communities get justice.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Tory Lowe Show weekdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. A report from earlier this year from the 12 regional Federal Reserve banks found that only 32% of black owners were able to secure a loan or line of credit, as compared with over 55% of white entrepreneurs. That lack of funding puts black business owners in a difficult spot, and that's where Momentous Capital wants to make a difference. It's a nonprofit that's actively looking to pour money into diverse-owned businesses. Iranilsa Lopez is Managing Director of Investments for Momentous Capital, and she talked about the types of businesses her firm invests in.
One of our investments is a healthy food distributor that works with diverse farmers in Virginia. Another one of our investments is a medical imaging company where our growth investment was used to grow and develop a telescan for maternal health screenings in healthcare deserts.
Momentous Capital is one of the largest diverse-led impact investment funds. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 1017 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Sneide. The Milwaukee Brewers were in St. Louis last night to begin a 3-game series against the Cardinals, and for the 6th straight game, the Crew walking out with the win.
The first pitch to Contreras is drilled out to center. Scott going back at the track at the wall. He jumps up. It's off the top of the wall. Mitchell cruising around 30 will score. It's an RBI double for William Contreras.
The Brewers would go on to win 3-2, and with that win now, 21 games over 500 at 73 and 52. Game 2 is set for tonight. First pitch is slated for 6:45. Over to the NFL, where the Green Bay Packers resumed training camp on Tuesday afternoon. Head coach Matt LaFleur asked if any of his starters could see playing time in this weekend's preseason finale.
I think it's to be determined. I just want to see how the legal practice goes, and then we'll determine it.
This Sports Update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Turn my headphones up. Nothing gonna stop me now. Nothing, baby. I'm here now. We here. It's your world. Yeah. Yo, all I need is one.
August is Black Business Month, and the award-winning 1017 The Truth is teaming up with Associated Bank to celebrate the excellence of black-owned businesses in our community. Together, we're committed to uplifting local organizations and supporting black businesses. This is why Carrie Noni will be hosting a Black Business Spotlight show on Monday, August 26th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. She will spotlight 3 locally owned black businesses and tell their stories. Hey, I'm looking forward to hearing these stories. Whatever your your financial needs are, Associated Bank can help. Member FDIC. Also, Truth Nation, your girl Melanie Ricks is back. Tune into the debut of Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks. New digital show on YouTube tonight at 6 p.m. Every Wednesday, Melanie will break down the latest in entertainment, sports, pop culture, and all things Milwaukee. So mark your calendars and set your clocks so you don't miss the debut of Nothing But the Truth digital show tonight at 6 p.m. Streaming only on YouTube. Hey, look, we got guests in the building. We got Eric Hovde. He's a candidate for the U.S. Senate. He's running against the current Senator Tammy Balwin. And the DNC is going down in Chicago right now. What are your thoughts on the DNC?
Well, I got to tell you, it's a little hard for me to watch.
Because you Elephant Gang.
Yeah, but look, I'm running, so I don't have time to watch much of it. But what I've watched, I've just shook in my head in disbelief. And just the ease at which they lie and just say lies repeatedly and endlessly. A variety of them. So first of all, I found it very interesting. They buried Joe Biden, their sitting president, who they knifed in the back and just appointed Kamala Harris. They buried him till after 12, I think it was about 12 p.m. Eastern time, so they made him almost totally irrelevant. And then he stands out there and starts spewing one lie after another. Inflation was worse under President Trump. Are you kidding? Inflation was under 2% under President Trump. It shot to 9% under President Biden. Everybody listening to the show, you know when the cost of everything exploded. It was in 21, and it was in 22, and it was in 23, and the costs are still extraordinarily high because prices haven't rolled over. Then I saw the women talking about abortion, and the one woman who talked about, it was sad. It was a very sad story, heartbreaking, how she was raped by her stepfather, and she got pregnant. But then she said, she got an abortion, but Donald Trump was going to ban abortions. Donald Trump has never said. He said it goes back to the states. Donald Trump has never said he's going to ban abortions. So
why they keep saying he's going to?
Because it's.
Why is he the boogeyman?
Because
for the abortion,
they will say anything and everything. And then President Obama gets up there last night, and he acts like he's best buddies. Oh, Joe Biden, all this wonderful things about Joe Biden. And everybody knows behind the scenes that President Obama kind of always mocked Joe Biden, and he's the one with Nancy Pelosi that kicked him out the door of the presidency. So I just got to shake my head in their ability just to look at a camera and say something. It's hard for me to. I'm not a good liar because I'm just a blunt, straightforward, honest guy. But, politicians perfect the act of lying.
True.
Tammy Balwin has perfected the act of lying. And, God, I hope that never happens to me if I'm successful. And I'm going to do everything I can to fight against it. Now, I have very strong Christian beliefs, and, lying is a sin. So I'm definitely going to not try.
So speaking on Tammy Balwin, though, Hovde, not to cut you off, can you give us what it is that what the job of the senator does? That way, our listeners, if they did vote for Tammy Balwin or they're questioning voting for you, what it is your role as a senator for the role that you're running against?
Great question. So a senator and a congressman play three important roles.
Okay.
Number one, appropriating money.
Okay.
So all the budgets of the federal government and each department, the Senate and House have to sign off on then with the president. So it's appropriating money. Two, writing laws.
Okay.
It's the Senate and the House. They, have to come together to make law happen.
Okay.
And three, for the Senate, it's the control over the appointments of the executive branch of the president, judges, people that run our government.
Okay.
So those are the three important roles. So going back to what I'm going to fight against and do, because you asked me like in the city of Milwaukee, again, a U.S. senator doesn't, that's a mayor and that's a city council and a school board. But a senator deals more with the federal government. That's what we deal with. And so appropriations, stopping the insane spending, stopping giving illegal immigrants money that should be kept for Americans.
Okay.
Slowing down this crazy price controls where, the price of foods, auto insurance, all the rest. Laws, closing our southern border, stiffening penalties against the drug cartels.
Okay.
So writing laws that have impact and teeth to make people's lives better. And then appointing people, not to have these crazy people that Biden put into his administration that don't. Why is government running so poorly? Because they don't have anybody that's ever run anything. I always say about Senator Balwin, she's been in politics her whole life.
Exactly.
Now think of this. She graduated college. She went on to become a Dane County Board of Supervisor, then a state assembly, then Congress for 16 years, and now the Senate for 12. Her whole life, she's never been in the real world. She's never had to buy herself her own health insurance.
Right.
Now me, I've not just had to buy myself health insurance, I've had to buy thousands of employees health insurance. So I had to figure out, why is our healthcare system so broken? Why do the costs continue to go up and the access to care continues to go down?
Right.
So, I'll be involved in writing laws to try to fix our healthcare system so it works for the people of America.
And people are always asking, do they have a plan for healthcare? Is there a plan?
Yes.
Because they always say y'all trying to get rid of Obamacare.
Obamacare has been a failure. The only benefit of Obamacare was pre-existing conditions. I have MS. I understand pre-existing conditions.
Right.
But the rate of healthcare costs have gone up. And what was the failure of Obamacare? They allowed monopolies to be created. They allowed these big health conglomerates to merge together, and you have no price competition. Why does the cost of most everything else you buy either improve or the price goes down over time? Because you have competition, working a way to make products better or keep the costs lower. Because if you don't make something that's better or more cost effective, people aren't going to buy it.
Right.
But in healthcare, if you have a hospital like in Madison, where I live, UW Health bought our second biggest hospital chain, Meritor. You got one provider that controls like 60% of the market. You have no other options.
Right.
They can price you whatever you want. And now here's another question. If I get to be a U.S. Senator, everything you buy in life, you go to the store, you see the price. Okay, here's the price of eggs. Here's the price of food. Here's the price of a cell phone. Here's the price of a television. Why is it when you go get medical services, they never give you a price?
True.
Yeah.
They don't.
Well, maybe it's because
they can do whatever they want.
Yeah. Maybe it's because a lot of money has gone, special interest money. Yeah.
Well,
and just like when you're talking about Big Pharma.
Yeah.
And, they're the ones that started this whole opiate crisis. Yeah. Well, who gives so much money, Big Pharma, to Washington, D.C.? And where does a lot of that money go? Senator Tammy Balwin. So, look, I'm going to be writing laws that try to make this country better.
Well, I'm looking forward to a debate of something.
Me too.
Because you just said a lot. You just said a lot on the show today.
You said
a lot of stuff that should have been at the debate today.
Yes.
But I'll say this. I'm going to give you, before we run the break, I want to give you your last words to the listening audience. But, when it comes to this year in politics, this has been the most crazy presidential election cycle I done seen in a while. So to sum it all up, what should people be voting for this time around in your mind?
The quality of their life. I mean, is your job going, do you have a good job? Are your wages rising? Is inflation low? Are your streets safe? Do you have access to health care? I mean, these are the things that matter to people every day. That's what we need to get back and focused on.
True.
And this country is going in a bad direction. Nobody I know thinks this country is going in a good direction. So we need desperate change in this country. We need to turn this country around. And, the policies that they've pushed for the last 3.5 years, it's insanity. I mean, they focus on things like pushing boys to play in girls' sports or men to go into girls' bathrooms or transgendering our kids. I mean, this is the stuff that Senator Baldwin all supports. I mean, she gave our taxpayer money through an earmark to a transgender clinic that doesn't even tell the parents they're doing that. Now, I have nothing against somebody who goes through a transgender, but you shouldn't do it as a kid. If you want to do it at 25, when you're a full adult where, you know what, okay, that's your decision. But to do that and not tell parents, so, this is where they've taken our country instead of dealing with issues like, are my wages rising? Yeah. Can I afford things? Does my health care system work for me? Are our streets safe, or am I worried to walk outside and be, hit by a stolen car flying by or, killed?
Yeah.
These are the things
the
that
potholes
matter.
in the city of Milwaukee.
Yeah. Some guy just showed me they spent $90,000 on a freaking car with
we just talked about that. The city on wheels are moving the city forward. The $88,000.
The moving city.
The moving city truck.
I mean, think how stupid.
The Mario Kart.
That's what we said.
I mean, think how stupid.
And we're 19
on that
million
note,
on the deficit.
On that note, hey, I appreciate you for coming through. You about to start a whole nother hour and we ain't got it like that.
Oh, Tory, I'll come in here and someday we got to talk a little sports because
of course
this is an exciting next 4
for the
months.
Packers.
Yeah.
Well, the Brewers are playing lights out. The Packers, I'm so excited about this upcoming season with the Packers. The Badgers are going to be interesting. What moves are the Bucks going to make?
So you're a sports guy.
I'm a total sports guy.
All right, well then that's right up my alley too. So we'll come on and talk about that. I do the Packers home games. Up at Lambeau.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to be up at Lambeau for a couple games. So, in fact, I think me and Ron Johnson are going to be at the Colts game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming up. So
that's what's up.
We'll reach out to you. And
that's what's up. Let me know.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hey, look, I appreciate you for coming through.
Yes, thank you for your time.
Eric Hovde is running for U.S. Senate against Tammy Balwin. I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you. I hope all your listeners have a wonderful evening.
All right. God bless you. Hey, look, when we come back, Elizabeth Brown, I'm going to get your final thoughts on the show today.
Let's do it.
Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
When you work in early childhood education, you know the value of a good head start. And an early childhood educator apprenticeship offers just that to future educators and employers alike. Early childhood educator apprenticeships combine on-the-job training with related instruction that can be completed in 2 years with little to no student debt. Apprentices earn an income and the qualifications to excel in a center, opening a future of possibilities. And employer benefits too, gaining a trained employee they know and trust with qualifications to support another classroom, meaning more classrooms for more kids and more opportunity for your business. Get connected with an apprenticeship training representative to create an apprenticeship program tailored to your business. Put the future in good hands. Learn more about early childhood educator apprenticeships at wisconsinapprenticeship.org. This project is being supported in whole or in part by a grant awarded to the Department of Workforce Development by the U.S. Department of Labor.
Hey, Milwaukee, you've got too nice of a ride. Why put it through a gas station car wash when you could treat it to a nice Tsunami Express car wash? At Tsunami Express, expect nothing but the best with unlimited wash memberships and state-of-the-art car wash technology. Opening in Midtown on Fond du Lac Ave and Capitol Drive, stop by and get a free car wash only at Tsunami Express in Midtown from August 21st through September 1st. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat. Learn more at TsunamiExpress.com.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In our community, You will find a Center for Food Security. You'll discover a Center for Behavioral Health Support, a proven Center for Home Care, a successful Center for Employment, a Center for Trauma Recovery, and more. We are Centers for Independence. Find out how you can support Centers for Independence's work and mission at cfihope.org/independence.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Truth Nation, the election season is in full swing, and we need to have an insightful discussion on politic issues that matter to our community. This is why we'll be debuting Truth on Politics on Tuesday, August 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on The Truth. This monthly show will be the Truth Family Roundtable, which will engage in thought and debate on elections, local, federal, policies, everything that impacts you and all. We're going to break it down, everything you need to know on this upcoming 2024 presidential election. Do not miss the debut of Truth on Politics on Tuesday, August 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We'll have Dr. Ken Harris, Sherwin Hughes, Telly Hughes, your boy Tory Lowe, Bailey Coleman. Hey, look, we're going to be all in the building for the Truth on Politics on Tuesday, August 27th.
Hey.
It's going to be powerful.
Hey, I'm tapped all the way in.
All right, Elizabeth Brown, another show.
Another show in the books.
Another powerful conversation.
Oh,
today.
no doubt. Again, the DNC is happening. All we're telling you, take it all in. Take it all
Thanks.
in. No matter what it is, we have to make sure that we stop getting emotional, because when you get emotional, you're not listening to what's happening. All we're telling you is to take your time, be informed, and then make whatever decisions you feel is good for you and your family. The main idea, don't nobody know better than you what it is that you looking to get out of whatever it is that you're deciding. All I'm saying is make sure that you're informed and don't be easily misled, Truth Nation.
All right.
We love you. Hey, another one in the books. Salute to everybody that called in. Salute to everybody at the DNC. And we working, King.
Turned down for what?
Hey,
I appreciate you for being on these front lines, Elizabeth Brown. We got a lot of work to do as usual.
Yes, we do.
All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Tory Lowe from Waterfall. Let's get it. All right, Queen.
All right, King.
All right, Truth Nation. Hey, we had a lot of powerful callers calling in, excited about the DNC. We had Eric Hovde coming in. He's running for U.S. Senate against Tammy Balwin. It was a loaded show today, but
definitely loaded.
Join me tomorrow for another powerful conversation. Hey, look, I love you. Dr. Ken Harris up next.
Make you mad, they treat you like a slave. Put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through their teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they. See, that's how that shit's how made me. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Don't then put your hands up. In times it's how you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up. Already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream. So long, anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, show goes on, all right.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our